to the face, yeah. She wanna stay. Singing to your bitch like I was Drake, yeah.
Don't just try to tell me you love me. Can't keep it real if you really don't trust me. Come with a real, you hip in the front, so you get my meals. I'm gunning for the money in the bank. Coming with a dank, scrolling in the tank, rolling with the gang. You sitting out on the sideline tripping, I go to the hole with the rock like Pippin.
Yeah. I'm okay.
What up, though, and welcome to World Heavyweights Live over sports.com. I am Easy, joined by Spinball Rex, Young Chris, Gordon Jones in the building. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, share the stream. Last night I got food poisoning. I ate, shout out to Joey. He's got these things, they're phenomenal, but he had one that I didn't know was a week old. It was Caesar salad wrap.
Ooh.
I didn't know it was a week old.
Yeah.
I ate it. Shout out to Joey, he lets us eat them. Because I was locked in here last night, I didn't have a parking pass.
Yep.
Dog, 12 o'clock hit, midnight, my shit was fucked. And it didn't stop until probably 8 in the morning.
You hate to see it.
I got like 3 hours of sleep. It was brutal, man. But we survived. All right, moving on to better things. We got a burger review coming up here soon. Make sure I keep
Shout
it out
out
on the socials
Comet
for that
Burger.
one. Shout out to Comet Burger.
I'm so full right now, dude.
Oh, man. Initially, my man was going to split the burgers, like, each burger, but then he realized it's probably not going to look good on camera. So he gave us full burgers, and we took full advantage. And
I ate the whole first one.
I'm lactose, and I drink the fucking
You're lactose?
yeah, I drink the fucking
There's
shake.
so much cheese, and we had 3 milkshakes.
Yeah, dude, it's a wrap for you, boy.
I
I just rebounded too.
For real.
That's whatever, man. It's what it is. It's worth it.
It was worth it. Everything was so good. Shout out
It
to
was
Common
worth it.
Burger for
I
sure.
would straight up breakfast sandwich aside, because obviously they don't serve breakfast sandwiches.
Yeah.
Burger wise, I put Comet Burger over.
Oh, yeah.
Better burger
For sure.
It's a great burger. It's one of my favorite spots
Dude,
around here.
my man, the one
It's
that I had
great.
today, I'm gonna save it for the review,
Yeah.
but you gotta try it.
They gave us 3 of their specialty burgers, one of them being their award-winning burger.
Yeah.
And man, all those shits were hitting. And they got the classic sliders and stuff too that were really
Genuine good fries. Like
Yeah, garlic
Yes.
parm fries.
Their garlic parm fries are fantastic.
they don't play.
And like classic diner milkshakes. Like it was
Yeah.
reminds me of home.
And the vibes too, like
cool
vibes. I like
Yeah.
the retro vibe that they got going
For
in
sure.
there too.
Yeah.
It's,
I felt like
it's
I
a
was in
dope
Back to the
spot.
Future.
It's a dope spot.
Well, shout out Micro Mike. He says, "Welcome to the toilet, Easy. I'm lactose as well. I am lactose tolerant. I love lactose. If I grew a lactose intolerance, I'd probably end it.
It's
love
like-
cheese too much.
I can do it, but not like I can't overdo it. You know what I'm saying? And the fun fact.
Yeah, if I eat 8 blocks of cheese, I start throwing up. It's crazy.
So I had to cut that out of my diet.
When I chug 2 gallons of milk, I start throwing up. I must be lactose intolerant. Yeah, I ate this week-old, I ate this 3-month-old yogurt, and I started throwing up. I think I'm
Yeah.
lactose intolerant. My sister used to do that shit, dude. I'm lactose intolerant. Be like, no, bitch, you just don't like milk.
So
Like, look, she'd be eating ice cream and cheese and stuff, but, my parents, good firstborn American household, you drink milk with every meal, and for dinner, glass of milk. I don't like milk. So she made my already struggling to support 5 children household buy soy milk.
ooh, almond milk's the way to go.
And
the alternative.
that shit is gross, first of all.
Yeah.
Second of all, she's not lactose intolerant. She just doesn't like milk.
So chat, correct me if I'm wrong. I need a fact check. Gordon, you can do this. Skywalker, you can do this in the background if you want to. Someone told me that all humans after a certain age, all creatures at a certain age, are lactose. Like you're only supposed to drink the milk of your mom, whatever, until a certain age. You're supposed to grow out of it. That's why like cheese and dairy makes you shit so much.
Sounds like liberal propaganda that I will not be falling for.
It could be. It very well could be. I was told
Wrong.
that. And you know who did? Actually, the person who told me was super hardcore conservative. They're like, I don't drink milk. I was like, what? My friend's mom. She's like, do you think about it? Like, we're the only animal that drinks other
That
animals'
is
milk.
true.
I hate that mindset.
That's true.
I love that mindset. It's fucking makes sense.
Okay, we're also
Why are
the
we
only
drinking-
animal that talks, the only animal that manipulates your environment. Like we're the only animal that does a lot of shit. Just because we're the only animal
For
that
sure. But people are like lactose.
all
so
animals
you're,
eat.
You're naturally lactose.
Most mammals
Yeah.
become lactose intolerant.
Yeah.
This
See?
guy
So she you genuinely are
sounds
supposed
like
to
you're
be.
a bunch of quitters.
You can grow an immunity to it, or like you could make, toughen yourself up by piece.
Yeah.
Yo, my father-in-law got bit by a Lone Star tick. I believe that's the name.
Oh yeah.
Whichever one makes you allergic to meat
Yeah,
and
meat
dairy.
and dairy.
Yeah. And he fucking he's a down south hardcore conservative. Baby. He said fuck that. I love barbecuing. Yeah. So every night he would eat like a little piece of brisket or a little piece of meat and fuck him up, make him sick. But to fucking beat the
meat.
Yeah, he made himself like he beat it, and now he can eat barbecue and shit again.
Natural immunity.
But it was fucking. But he fucked himself up every night to do it. But
so it's alpha gal syndrome is what it's called, like the disease.
I got it.
Alpha gal.
So if you get it, you can cure yourself, but you gotta train your body.
You gotta alpha gal.
I ain't taking no vaccine.
You gotta train
Bill Gates vaccine.
We got some breaking news here.
News.
Wait, where'd it go?
Fuck. By the way, Skywalker off mic confirmed that all mammals become lactose intolerant.
MPWMU says soy milk has tranny jizz in it per PFF. That's fair. That's fair.
That's crazy. Everything we say on this show
is per PFF.
It's satirical and per PFF. We're meant to entertain.
We do not promote sexual
gratification or violence against others.
In Skyrim.
Real quick.
Great game.
Speaking of tranny jizz. No, I'm just kidding. This is completely nothing.
How was Travis City, Chris?
Nothing to do with tranny jizz, but
that would have been a great segue, actually.
Shout out to my guy Cam Johnson. He is like arguably he's a pucker. He's arguably the greatest. A pucker. He's pucker up. He's arguably the greatest collegiate hockey goalie of all time. And he just won his 4th Kelly Cup in the ECHL in 5 years. His 4th cup
and his
3rd MVP in 5 years.
Do you know him personally?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, why the hell are we talking about a Kelly Cup? I've never heard of it in my life.
Shout out to Cam Johnson.
Shout out to Cam Johnson.
Was that the breaking news?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Shout out Cam. That's breaking news.
Right on.
We're the only animals that watch the heavyweights, says the Dundada.
Shout out.
Yeah.
That is true.
I don't know. I mean, sometimes, my cat in the room with me, like,
there you go.
Might be watching too.
I had an ex-girlfriend, her dog would watch TV.
It's pretty sweet.
Oh, no shit for him on cats, huh? Fuck you.
I saw a dog on Instagram that was addicted.
That's a
to
dogs are
the
cool.
iPad.
Dogs are so much cooler than cats. So a dog that was addicted to an iPad.
I don't disagree.
He loves like watching Zootopia. I guess that's the favorite movie. So they
crazy.
put like this little fucking dog. He like lays in bed and they just put the iPad in front of him and the dog will like try to tap the iPad.
How fucked are we as a
and
generation?
Like start like
we got dogs
getting
addicted to
mouthing off
iPads.
if it doesn't like turn it on.
Damn.
That is crazy. I should have sent this. It's really just a video of like a baseball field. But last night, so obviously a lot of people here from Europe for the World Cup. We got people from Germany. It's people from Japan.
Send them back.
And like if you guys are on Twitter, if you're not on Twitter or X, whatever you call it these days, it's been like kind of phenomenal to follow. Like the most basic shit to us, they're like just blown away by. Like I saw some people go to. I forget what it was. Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Oh my God! They just kept bringing out the rolls and the cinnamon butter, and it was free.
The Japanese people in Texas is my favorite part. They're like super into Texas culture because the Japanese. We found out on Twitter that the Japanese have a lot in common with the American people, but
like what?
I'll tell you when you're older. But I'll tell you later.
Like you know how we call people weeaboos? They have people that like love American culture in Japan.
Yeah.
What do they call them?
I don't know.
Wiggers.
But they
Weeaboos.
No, those are all over the place. They're down here, especially in Michigan.
But they're like the biggest problem, and somebody had to make like multiple posts on the like Japanese Reddit about it. Was they were filling up on chips and salsa from Mexican restaurants.
Yeah, I saw that one.
They're like, I've disappointed in myself because I can't eat the meal because I'm so full.
Well, I just read that same one. They're like, so they're all like honor and stuff like that. You have to earn your food. And so they were given the free food. And like, I haven't done anything to earn this. And so they ate all of it, and that's why they're getting full because they're like, this was given to me. I have to eat it all.
And they just keep bringing it out.
And then they kept bringing it out against their will. And they're fucking eating all of it.
He's crying.
Dude, it's so fucking funny, dude. Yeah, because in Japan, they don't throw away. They don't have extras to throw away. Like, you're supposed to eat everything.
It's an insult,
there.
Right?
Yeah, it's an insult. Yeah. And then the other thing, this German guy last night went to the Astros-Tigers game where Colt Keith had his 4th, 5th, and 6th home run. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Second, third, and 4th.
Home run. I apologize. Went for number 4 on that one. And so he's, like, leaving the game thinking Colt Keith is fucking LeBron James of baseball.
Yeah.
And, like, that's not what Colt does. I mean, hope is what he does. Dude, this team – all right, Spinny.
I think Drew Anderson's one of the best pitchers on the planet.
My boy Colt's back.
Dude, when Drew starts, solid.
Starting Drew.
When he's relief,
Pitching
Send the
chaos.
Banks
Pitching chaos has been
ass.
pretty solid for the Tigers so far.
Yeah.
How crazy is that?
Yeah, it's pretty
He's
crazy.
much better as a starter.
For sure.
Is it different psychology? I mean, I don't know. It's crazy to me.
Oh, God.
Anyway, yeah, that guy's walking away, this German guy, thinking that Drew Anderson's a dog and that Cole Keith is
The
Barry
greatest.
Bonds. Yeah, it was just, I don't know, it's just crazy watching
Who
these guys.
says he's not?
It's also, too, like, there's stuff that we maybe, I don't know, take for granted or we just don't care. Like Texas Roadhouse.
Don't care.
All these places, like, they're, like, fucking, like, marveled by is, like, I don't know. I guess we are a pretty cool country still. They're, like, taking pictures like Burger King and shit. Like, what? Like,
I mean, that kind of happened. That happens with like Americans that go to Japan too. Like they go to like
we're like, whoa.
like a ramen shop, and it's like, oh, you
But that's
pick your
genuinely-
own stuff, and like
I feel like that's genuinely unique, though. Like, we got, like, Burger King, Texas Roadhouse.
it
every
is for
square.
us, but not for them.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And even the fast food chains that are like actually, in Japan or in
serve different
wherever,
food.
Way
yeah,
different.
they're way
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
I do see that as like a thing. Like if I was down south, I'd want to try like some new shit. You guys ever had a Bojangles, a Bowberry biscuit?
No.
I've never had Bojangles.
It is fucking to die for. It
Yeah.
is. It is. I wish I could own
Bowberry
one.
biscuit?
Yes. Before I went to so my whole quarantine experience and out of jail experience was quite the experience because I was trying to find out what my next step in life was going to be. I just lost my job. I was making $100,000 a year. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I just want to do something I enjoy. Bowberry biscuits are something I enjoyed. I was going to open up a Bojangles in Michigan, but they have a reason why they don't cross that border. They want to stay Southern Ohio and West Virginia below. I was going to be the owner
Can't
of
associate with you, Yankees.
yeah, I guess not. And then I was going to be a tattoo
7-Elevens
artist,
are
but my
sweet,
hands are too
Jess.
fucking
Yeah.
shaky.
Yeah.
That's why I got this from. You guys can't see, but there's a shitty smiley face on my knee.
He showed me his penis.
His tattoo.
It's not very
glass.
Yeah.
We are talking sports today. We got a lot of Detroit Lions. We didn't have a lot of intros, so that's why you got a lot of whatever the fuck that was. We got Dan Campbell at the podium, Mike Kafka at the podium, Chuck Clark at the podium, get me fucking bricked up. I think we have our new free safety. I was gonna like keep that as like a hidden gem. It's him. It's him. Isaac Tesla, all that and more, and we will get to. But first, let's tell you guys about Planet Fitness.
Planet Fitness, I might have to hit a double day after that banquet at Comet Burger, but you can do that because Planet Fitness is open 24/7, man. Go find a Planet Fitness near you at planetfitness.com. Sign up in club or online for just $15 a month, or you can upgrade to the Black Card and get you some amenities like hydro massage, total body enhancement, and access to over 2,700 locations worldwide. Join in club or online. It's Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential.
What brings you in today, Spencer Raxter?
Doc, I can't sleep.
Why is that?
I got a lot on my mind. I feel like I'm not streaming enough.
Streaming.
I don't know. I feel like I'm letting down the listeners.
Is there anything in your life you think you can take action to change this?
You know, I was talking about, Woodward Heavyweights 5 to 7 Monday through Friday on the Woodward Sports Network. We're talking about doing a 24-hour stream. June 19th? Is that okay?
I'm only half.
Yeah, so Woodward Heavyweights second subathon, June 19th.
And an all-night stream. That can fix it?
I mean, you're the doctor. You've been taking. Sweetie. I mean,
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Some days call for light, others lean bold. What about everything in between? All Day IPA, the easy choice for every day. Citrusy, crisp, refreshing. Flavor you can float with. Light on the hops, big on refreshment. One's great. Two, even better. Brewed with you in mind. No shortcuts, no fuss. Big on flavor, never too much. All Day IPA. hop into Easy.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
All day IPA. It has been in the game for 15 years. That's how you know they have perfected their craft. It's delicious. It's refreshing. You're going to be drinking it in the summer anyways, so go get some right now. It's Founders Brewing Company. Support Michigan companies. Let's support Michigan companies. All day IPA from Founders Brewing.
Will you hand me those headphones? Under the.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Oh, man.
We're going down. Oh, God.
Oh. What up, though? Welcome back to Whatever Waits Live, WoodWardSports.com. I'm Easy by Spin Raxter. Chris. Nicholas Kohloff is not here. We got Gordon Jones in the building.
What's happening?
I had to get some headphones because we got a lot of Dan Campbell for you, a lot of Mike Kafka. Wherever you guys want to take it, we're bringing it. Chris, do you have Dan Campbell on the left guard competition?
Yes, I do.
Run it.
Run it.
I want to ask about the left guard position. We've seen Christian Mahogany line up there for most of OTAs that we saw. What are your expectations for him entering year 3, and how open do you view that left guard position competition?
Yeah, it's open, and look, Mahogany's very much in that. You know, I mean, he played a couple of games for us in 24, and then he started for us until he had the injury, came back, started again. And so we know he's got ability, he's got potential. But there's a reason why we brought in Barch. There's a reason why Frazier's here. There's a reason why all those guys are in there. You know, we may try Manu a little bit. I mean, we're going to let this thing go and see what happens. You know, and it'll be good. It'll be good for all of them. You know, when you have somebody nipping at your heels or constantly you're having to compete with and push and you guys are all competing for the same thing, it's good for everybody. So, but yeah, he's in the running, and we expect him to compete, you know, and we expect him to put his best foot forward and play some of his best football.
And
good.
I was just going to say that's exactly how it should be. We talked about it already a little bit about Giovanni Manu being like looking for any type of spot on this team, and I think left guard is an extremely reasonable spot for him to reach out and try to get, because
he played it his rookie year.
He played it his rookie year. Christian Mahogany and Miles Frazier. It's not like these guys were these high draft picks that you invested a ton of capital in. No, they're 6th-round guys. So yeah, we like what we saw out of Christian Mahogany in certain spots, but that was playing in between Taylor Decker and Frank Ragnow. So when you're out there without your all-pros, and now they're going to have Penne on one side of them, but it is a wide-open competition in my mind. I do believe that Christian Mahogany is the front runner, and he has the most, you know, lead in the clubhouse right now, but this is one spot on this team that is wide open.
I'm not going to put a percentage on it because I've recently found out I'm just not good at doing those off the top. But I would say, yeah, Christian Mahogany is probably the leader in the clubhouse due to continuity and knowing the offensive line, stuff that the coaching staff likes more than the other guys just by being here longer. But I do think this is probably the most wide open spot in camp is a left guard spot. And I think because everyone – not only equal footing in terms of experience or ability to play maybe outside of Manu, he's probably on the back burner, but Barch has started games in this league. I think Frazier has showed you some good things at times, and then Mahogany showed you both the good, bad, and ugly, and I love to hear that. I know it's going to be that either way, but yeah, I think they're all on equal footing, and I think Barch may be the one to come on top. I mean, he started for multiple other organizations.
Yeah. I want to say it's a good problem to have, but it's not. It's not. Like
if you're having a left guard competition, you don't have a left guard.
You don't have a left guard.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I do think if the season started today, it would be Christian Mahogany. But
I agree.
I want Giovanni Manu to win it. I want not only with that for that pick to work out, but he's got the highest upside of potential and athleticism and size. Like he could be pretty devastating, and if you could have that guy next to Penei Sewell, both pulling on the outside, using their athleticism, that could be pretty nasty when you look at some of these run sets.
That's been like the confusing thing with Manu is like you have the athleticism.
Yeah.
Maybe you just don't have the dog. It's weird he couldn't package it all together to be a good blocker in this league, but guard is where you hide that. You put him in between a tackle. You put him in between a center who's calling the protections, and he's supposed to be, not elite from there, but it's supposed to protect you a little bit. Combo blocks, all that stuff's happening at the guard position. But I think that'd be ideal. I just don't know if he has it, Spinny. I don't know what it is about him, the inexperience, or maybe just maybe he's lacking a little bit of that grit in him. Because they don't even put him on the field in the swing tackle stuff. We were talking about it. And, you are athletic.
Yeah.
But maybe you're just testing athletic. Some people, they're strong on the bench, but if you get them on the football field, they're not doing shit with it. Could be one of those kind of things. I don't know.
Real quick on Giovanni Mendo. Yeah. He's not a guy that played football initially. I just looked it up. He played rugby.
Yeah.
He back from, playing, living in Tonga. I think it's the mental side. I think, there is a good chance that he's like a dog of a competitor. Physically, he has what it takes. But maybe this level of football is just too much, too fast. I mean, you go from playing, in high school, and then, you're playing in freaking British Columbia. That's not very advanced, and you got thrown into the fire a little bit, and into this Lions team that is doing a lot. He's had 3 different offensive coordinators now, 4, I guess, if you count Dan Campbell. So I don't know. I think it's just the mental.
I think some of that. I think some of it too. Just he might not have that dog in him.
Yeah.
Because Jordan Mailata had no experience in football. He came over to didn't know what a quarterback was. He's an All-Pro for the Philadelphia Eagles. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the best left tackles in the game. I don't know what it is, but I hope he figures it out because we can use a left guard. And like you said, too, it's still probably going to be Christian Mahogany, but I have high hope for everyone in that competition, Mahogany included. Let the best man win.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a true competition because you have multiple guys. I don't think any of them are leaps and bounds better than the other ones. So it's going to, like Dan talked about, all during OTAs, put the pads on, put the pads on, put the pads on. Then we'll see what will happen. But until then, these guys are just going to have to go out there and work.
So Ben Bartch in 2025 played for the San Francisco 49ers. In 2023, played for Jacksonville and San Fran. And then he must got traded, it looks like, that season because he has Jacksonville all the previous years. So, again, multiple organizations. The few snaps they have the 49ers last year, I'm going off snaps here because I opened up PFF. I can't see how many games he played. But in 2025, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games he played. Again, PFF, take it with a grain of salt, but he averages 71.7 in those games. And we know that's another good run scheme as well. Kyle Shanahan, that's what we got going on here with Drew Petzing. That's why I think he's probably he's probably the favorite to win. Had this guy stay healthy, there were some expectations for him coming out of the draft. I believe he was a 3rd-round pick or something like that.
Yeah, he's got 24 starts in 6 years in the league.
Pick.
He's a 4th-round pick. I mean, could he win? He could win this position. Anybody could. It's literally wide open. So I'm not gonna speculate on who. If I had to stamp it right now, I would say Christian Mahogany.
It's fair.
Because familiar with the system,
should be him. Yeah,
familiar with the guys. Yeah. He's been all the pictures I've seen. It's him with the starters.
Yeah, he's had some good games too. He's also had some bad games. He showed some ugly last year. I will say this for the back half of his season when he came back from fracturing his freaking bone. You kind of have to give him a little bit of a leash on that one in the back half of the season because he was coming back injured. But leading up to that, he had to go off games before then. The one Packers game I'll give him a pass on because nobody seemed to know what the fuck was going on in that one. But then forward, it's okay, you got destroyed against the Vikings.
It was pretty
probably
bad.
the ugliest one. But he corrects those things. I mean, he's pretty tight-knit with the group. I'm sure, obviously, that they're boys, so they want him to win. You know what I'm saying? They've had success with him or seen him be successful in certain games, so they're trying to do everything to get him going. Yeah, it's probably going to be Mahogany. No, I'm talking out loud about it.
1,000% should
I think Bart's probably the biggest threat to it, though. I'll say that.
If he can stay healthy.
Because you heard Dan say it.
That's his thing, too,
Dan
right?
said it there. That's why we brought in Bart.
Right.
Was to compete. They talked about bringing in and increasing the level of competition around, and this was a spot that, like I said, the other day, is really the only one that's even remotely open on that offensive line.
And Ben Bartch, his starts last year for the 49ers started in week 1, so he was their day 1 starter going into that season. That's a team with some expectations, and obviously, like I said, great run scheme under Kyle Shanahan. His dad was Mike. And, so, Let the best man win. I'm not biased in it at all. We got some more Detroit Lions stuff, though. We got Mike Kafka and Jared Goff. Goff Gobbler's going to love what the hell he had to say. We also got him on the deep ball. Maybe we'll combine those two. We'll see. But first, tell us about Pure Psych.
Pure Psychology, shout out. Listen, they've got 18 locations across Michigan and Ohio, and they make getting help easy and comfortable. They create plans curated to what you need, not a cookie cutter plan where everything's the same. No, it's specific to you. So go to PurePsychMI.com and find it near you today. It's Pure Psychology.
The boys of summer are ready to get back to the playoffs, and there's no better place to get your Tigers coverage than Woodward Sports. Join us all season long as we follow as our hometown Tigers claw and fight. This ball is gone! Boys are back in town. Feel the roar with Woodward Sports.
It's game on at Art and Jake's. Wings, burgers, pizza, and ice-cold drinks served up with attention to detail. Wall-to-wall TVs, great service, and a vibe that keeps your crew coming back. Art and Jake's, a sports bar setting with a fine dining flavor.
Generation of Detroit sports media is here. Crunch Time is back on Woodward Sports. Join Jeff Iafrate and Booner Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Taking Detroit sports coverage to the next level with massive interviews, viral moments, and the best live reactions. Get ready, Detroit. The young guns are taking over. Crunch Time on Woodward Sports.
Summer nights, cold drinks, and Tigers baseball. Woodward Sports is heading to Art and Jake's in Sterling Heights for a Detroit Tigers watch party. Come hang out with the crew. We'll be live Tuesday, June 30th at 7 p.m. as Detroit takes on the New York Yankees. You won't want to miss a single pitch, and you won't miss a single pitch on the 80 wall-to-wall TVs. They got 22 draft beers on tap to keep you refreshed and a menu packed with absolute fan favorites. Come party with us, grab a Founders, and watch the Tigers take down the Yankees in Sterling Heights on June 30th at Art and Jake's, a sports bar setting with a fine dine flavor. Buongiorno, welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweights Live, WoodwardSports.com. I'm Easy, joined by Spin More X, young Chris, Gordon, Jones, Skywalker in the background. Smack that block button. All right, hit it like it insulted your mother, brother. Be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream. I put a quick poll in there.
Sure.
Mike Kafka dominated this one, so we're going Mike Kafka. You can play whichever. There's two of them in there, Chris. You can play whatever one. It don't matter. I like them both.
All right.
Cut the music, though.
Starting with the offensive line, been really impressed with that group and what Hank has done with that group and how they communicate. And then Jared, being in the room with Jared, he's phenomenal. And he's one of those guys that I've had a ton of respect for from the outside. And I think, you look at him, this guy's like a sniper. He's into it. He's got great command in the huddle at the line of scrimmage. He's so accurate. I didn't really realize how accurate he was still being out here and seeing the anticipation, the velocity, the timing, the ball placement, all those things that go into the pass game, and watching him operate has been really impressive.
If you're a coach, you love Jared Goff, offensive coach specifically, because he has to run your offense. Mm-hmm. There's no doing whatever the fuck he wants. He's not going to break out, run a play. He's not going to hold on to the ball too long. He's a system quarterback. He has to go by the system. So if you cook up a system that's going to functionally work, like you sequence, you can trick the defenses with, and then you have Amon-Ra, St. Brown, Jameson Williams, Sam Laporta, Jahmyr Gibbs, all on top of that, yeah, Jared Goff is going to cook. Sniper, a little strong, I'd probably say a grenade gun, because they're kind of like, they get the job done, coming out, they're not as, precise and pretty as a sniper, but Jared Goff gets the goddamn job done, and yeah, if you're an offensive coach, you love him because he's going to run your system to a T.
Yeah, 100%. And then, walking into this one, to this offense, you can tell why someone would love Jared Goff and why a coach would love Jared Goff, because he's been here for so long. He's been ingrained with these players, with these guys, with this system. He knows when to deliver the ball, where to deliver the ball. He has the utmost confidence in all of his pass catchers. He is absolutely dialed into what the Detroit Lions are doing. So it makes sense. Jared Goff is when he's in the pocket, when the pocket is clean, when the plays are there for him, he is one of the best in the game at executing. And for an offensive coordinator, like you said, it is perfect to have a guy that'll do everything you tell him to do and won't go off on his own accord, making these crazy plays, making these crazy throws that he knows he can't make. So Goff is perfectly comfortable in doing the system and executing the system how it was explained and the game plan they have, and it's worked pretty well so far.
One of the reasons, I'm not taking nothing away from too. Actually, this one thing I might be taking a little something away, but it's from the Goff. I was going to get upset about it. But Jared Goff will always be amongst the league leaders in yards because he only has the option to throw the football. And he's not going to hang on to the football to make magic happen because this is not what he does. Right? He's going to get to the open guy, whoever the first read is, whoever the second read is, he's going to get the ball to him, and thank God that we have playmakers when he does so. But JG, one of the reasons Tim Patrick came here when he got cut from the Broncos is Jared has to throw the ball.
Yeah.
I know I'm going to have a productive year, and wherever I sign the following season, I'm going to have like some numbers on my resume to show him, hey, I'm worth this much. Look what I did for Detroit because, JG has to throw that football.
Mm-hmm.
And God damn it, he does. And I will say I am grateful for the accuracy. And obviously, we've talked about the air yards, stuff like that, but I don't care. He's in a perfect scenario. There's no reason to be bitching about him unless we don't have the offensive line. And hopefully we have that offensive line this year.
Yeah, you're going to need it. You're going to need it to run the offense you want. And I'm not concerned about Jared Goff. I don't think anybody on the Detroit Lions or in the Detroit Lions fan base is concerned with Jared Goff. You know what you're going to get from him. You know when he's insulated with the offensive line. He has, we talked about yesterday, the best selection of skill players in the NFL. And to give him coordinators that will scheme those guys open and get those guys open to the best of their ability, it makes his job a lot easier.
Gordon.
Yeah.
How much do you love Jared Goff, and have you confessed your sins?
Whoever said I sinned?
You got to confess your sins to Jared Goff, our Lord and Savior.
Listen, I
give yourself over to Jared Goff.
I repent. Father Jared Goff, I repent. Please accept my sin. Hopefully I don't have to do more than 25 Hail Marys. Those are a pain in the ass.
No, you don't got to worry about Hail Marys. He doesn't throw those.
He doesn't do those.
Oh, yeah. No, hell no.
You do 25 checkdowns.
Okay. All right. That's not too bad. But, no, I think Mike Kafka is obviously he's going to love Jared Goff. I mean, a guy that is so cerebral already. I mean, Jared Goff's mental game is probably on par with, plenty of these offensive coaches. So for him to have just another guy to go back and forth with and really get to know Jared and get familiar with him, what he likes, what he doesn't like, I think it's going to be huge for this Detroit Lions offense in general. And I think we're going to see a lot better utilization of what Jared Goff can do, more play action, getting guys involved in that median area, unlike a Johnny Sins, a Johnny Morton who was here, last year and just didn't really seem to give a shit. So I'm very optimistic.
And the Dundada makes some good points in the chat. He says every quarterback in the league is going to need their O-line to perform well to be successful. And then he says, that's like saying my Honda needs gasoline to drive down the road. But some people are driving Ferraris.
Some people got hybrids.
Yeah,
some people
that's what I was going to say. Like, obviously, offensive line helps any and every quarterback, but there's some quarterbacks that can still make magic happen without that offensive line.
For sure.
Our guy isn't necessarily one of those ones, but he has the offensive line. Hopefully he's going to have the offensive line this year. At least enough of an offensive line to get the job done. He obviously has the weapons. I mean, that's another thing, too, is like you can bitch about JG and the shortcomings, sure, but like he has everything he needs to be successful, and he's been so. It's kind of like pointless at this point.
Yeah.
There may be a game where it does happen, the Cold game, Eagles game, whatever, where you want to take off the red jersey and practice the following week. But all in all, he has everything he needs to be successful. I do like this answer, though. We have another Kafka video. Smitty, do you want to play it or save it for the next segment? Oh, we keep going.
Yeah, we can keep going.
Run that one. You're the one Kafka on the deep ball, Chris.
All right, gotcha.
Craft what you guys do. You used the deep ball quite a bit last year in New York. When you look at this roster, you see guys like Jameson Williams, Tesla, Jared Goff. How much do you look forward to maybe trying to incorporate more of the deep passing game into this offense?
I think it's too early right now to really kind of go down there in terms of like the specifics there. And again, I'm going to support Drew and his vision and Coach Campbell's vision and how they want the offense to go. And, that's really part of my job and to help, Coach Brunell and Tui and Jared and be in the quarterback room and contribute there as much as possible and use my experiences, whether it was as a player or as a coach to their benefit.
Yeah, Mike, it is a great problem to have, but what are your early thoughts about just having an offense that has...
I like that answer. Listen, he said we're going to do what these players can,
Yes.
Or do what's best for them. Last year, I don't want to shit on Johnny Morton.
You should.
But, yeah, I probably should. He was not at a podium. Oh, yeah, we're going to utilize deep ball. Oh, yeah, we're going to toss that bitch. How'd that work out, bub?
Yeah.
It was fucking god-awful. Kafka wasn't going to sit there and bullshit you. No, we're going to do what's best for the offense, and that is short and sweet. Mm-hmm. Get the ball to the playmaker and let him play make.
I mean, the blueprint is there.
It's fucking there, man.
We've seen the offense with a vast majority of the same parts be the best unit arguably in the history of the National Football League. Like, what works with this team. What works with this offense. And I know some people out there think they know more than Ben Johnson or Mike Kafka, and they're like, oh, no, he can do it. We should throw the ball down the field all the time. He's the best. Like, some people say that.
They killed me for that last year, by the way. I was like, I don't like hearing that.
Yeah.
Because that's not Jared Goff's strength.
Yeah.
And people shit on me for it. They crucified me for it. But guess what happened last year? Mm-hmm. They tried doing it, tried to open up all these routes that weren't fucking there. Johnny Moore was drawing up the dumbest fucking plays to a streak the quarterback doesn't necessarily have. Can he do it? Yes. I've said this all the time before too. The deep ball in the NFL is like the home run. Can Colt Keith hit a home run? Yes. Is he great at it?
He was yesterday.
No, he was yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Like Blind Squirrel, I don't want to say lucky, but it's just, yes, everyone can do it, but not everyone can do it consistently. Like, we're not going to switch our fucking offense just because you used to play wide receiver and you like how fast Jameson Williams can run. By the way, you sucked at using him anyway, Johnny Morton.
Yeah.
I love to hear that from Kafka. They're not veering away from that. At least it doesn't sound like they're going to veer away from that. They're going to do what's worked. They saw this work under Ben Johnson. Drew Petzing, good friend of Ben Johnson, coached together briefly too. Like, they probably have a lot of the same foundation principles, I should say.
100%. It's just like common sense would tell you, like don't do that. Don't do it too often. Like, yeah.
I was a hater when I said.
Are you going to completely remove the deep ball? Like, no. You still got to do it every now and then to keep the defense honest and to utilize a guy like Jameson Williams. But why would you predicate your offense on something your quarterback doesn't excel in?
Yep.
You need to predicate your offense on running the ball and building a series of play action passes and fakes off of those runs. That's what Ben Johnson did. That's what made this offense one of the most feared units in the NFL for a 3-year span.
Two great comments. First one from our guy Xavier Deese. It's a play-action, ball control offense, and that's what it needs to be, especially with our defense.
Yes.
Fucking men. Following comment, great comment. Like I said, back-to-back. Germ Sama, 22:12. He says, the book of Jared, chapter 1, verse 1, thou shalt gobble thy name, 2, and right or wrong or indifferent. Amen. Do you think Jared Goff, under Drew Petzing, with a decent offensive line, upgraded offensive line, can enter MVP conversations this year?
No. I don't think. I think if he didn't do it 2 years ago, is he going to be better than that?
Oh, yeah. Well, he's not going to win it. But I'm saying just the conversation itself.
No, I think Gibbs
would get like another top 5 finish.
I think Gibbs would get
finish over him.
Yeah.
I mean, I would love that'd mean our offense is fucking humming if Gibbs in that.
Is that what you're saying though? Is it like top 5 in MVP voting?
He didn't even get a vote under Ben Johnson, right?
He got top 5. He finished top 5. Okay, but he didn't get a first place vote.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, realistically, no, I don't think so. But I don't care about that. Just don't turn the ball over. And go out there and execute the game plan and do what you do better than 99.99% of humans in the world, which is run an NFL offense. That's what Jared Goff does the best. He is one of the best in modern history at just running an NFL offense.
Ceiling. Actually, I'm not going to put a ceiling on him. I want him to go out there and do whatever he can. But exactly kind of what you're talking about, Gordo. It was like a little bit what 2024 was. He's finished with 47 total voting points. He had 6 third-place votes, 5 fourth-place votes, and 19 fifth-place votes. Like, that just – in the conversation means you're having a hell of a season.
Yeah, I could see that. If you're talking that, yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, and he finished 5th. But we all know the MVP conversation is. It's really a 2-man race.
It's 1 or 2, yeah.
But fucking Spinny, if it's Gibbs, dude, I mean, that means this offense is
Oh, yeah.
on fire.
I'm talking 25 all-purpose.
Yeah.
Talking 20 tuds.
Fuck it, let's go to Tesla after this. Let's go to break.
Real
come
quick,
back.
Burn with the super chat says that Kafka answer sounded like the dad telling his toddler, "Oh yeah, sure, we'll go to the trip to the North Pole to visit Santa.
Yeah,
we just got to find him."
That's facts. I mean, that's and listen, Justin Rogers, respected reporter. Maybe he was doing some investigating. Reporter hidden underneath, like, oh, you know,
He
knows.
put golf in there.
He fucking knows.
Yeah, he knows.
He knows ain't no deep ball in this. I mean, there is, but again, not.
That's why he said you utilize players like JMO and Tesla and golf. Right?
And listen, if you guys see otherwise and you didn't learn from last year, you should probably hit up my guy at the Yaldo Eye Center. You tired of fumbling for your glasses, constantly seeing things that aren't on the screen, like Jared Goff deep balls? You got to hit him up, all right? Because right now they're doing LASIK surgery, and it's just $16.99 for the summer promotion. All you got to do is visit YaldoEyeCenter.com/$16.99. With over 30 years of experience, they have 100,000 procedures under their belt. That's why they're the trusted experts. It takes just 8 minutes for them to do the surgery, and the recovery is so fast that most patients are seeing 20/20 the very next day. Again, YaldoEyeCenter.com/$16.99 to get your free consultation. Book your consultation. It's not free. I don't know if it's free. Book your consultation with Yaldo Eye Center today.
Hunting season is almost here, Detroit, and your Lions are on the prowl. Make sure you're locked into Woodward Sports for all the Dan Campbell reactions, Jared Goff touchdowns, Amon-Ra first downs, Penny pancakes, Kirby picks, Gibbs big plays, and of course, Jack Fox's leg. Stay locked in on all your Lions coverage right here on Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports. A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
Let me tell you guys about Mortgage Pros. Listen, are you looking for a career upgrade? Check out Mortgage Pros, the #1 mortgage broker to work for in the state of Michigan. We saw their incredible company culture firsthand at their annual block party. Their team truly loves what they do, and it shows. With 4.9 stars on Google and over 4,000 reviews, their reputation speaks for itself. So if you are looking for a new job, give Mortgage Pros in Troy a call at 248-416-1361. Mortgage Pros, let the pros handle it.
Hola.
Pros.
Welcome. Does anybody speak like Deutsch? How do you say hi in Deutsch? In German. Do you guys know?
Hallo.
Good morning.
Guten Tag is good morning.
Hallo is just like hello. Hallo.
Hallo.
With the A. Hallo.
Mahalo. It's a German Hawaiian right there.
Interesting. You look like you could be a German Hawaiian.
I do look like I could be a German Hawaiian. I am a German Hawaiian.
Yeah, you might as well.
I told you guys when I went to Hawaii, they're talking to me.
Brother!
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they were saying because I was with a white girl. They were saying something about a white girl. I was like, fucking what the fuck they were saying. Didn't help that I had a fucking whatever you call that on my leg.
Travel tab?
Yeah. I want to hit that mana. Dude, that's a great place. It's a cool fucking place to go. They got like, it's sad because they don't have like their language, but like the history is still kind of there, like King Kamehameha and shit. They got like statues of him. They said he was like 7 foot tall, like back in like the 1600s. Like back then, that's a fucking big motherfucker. What up, though? Welcome back to Whatever Waits Live, WoodwardSports.com. I'm Easy to watch Spin More X, young Chris Gordon Jones.
Hello.
Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream. We're kind of just getting hype on this offense a little bit here.
Smash that like button.
Top 5 MVP finish for JG. And we also got this confirmation from Isaac Tesla. You got that video, Chris?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've told people, like, coming into your sophomore year, like, compared to rookie is just so much more. I wouldn't say relaxing, because I don't think in football you can ever really relax. Like, you got to have an edge about you. But just being so much more comfortable, not only, like, just being familiar with, like, the guys, and I'm not, like, trying to learn names and stuff, but also with the offense, we had a lot of translate from last year. So it's just a lot more comfortable, and I feel like I'm able to play a little bit faster, doing a lot less thinking this year.
Scotty kind of.
I went full ADD.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
I couldn't hear what he was saying.
Oh shit! Did you guys hear what he said? Oh fuck! Did we play it again, or is that just bad on us?
I mean, I can't. I'm probably not gonna be able to hear it either way.
I saw a quote. Okay, I'll go off the quote I read then from I believe it's Birchie the kid that posted this one. Shout out. He was kind of talking the way we talk about the Detroit Lions offense, where it's like, how do you want it?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
how do you want it?
How does it feel? Because Amon-Ra in the short game. You got Sam Laporta in the short game. In the middle, you could run. You could do the play action, whatever you want to do with Jahmyr Gibbs. You could even stretch it out if you want to do like a pitch or a bubble screen like that, because you got Penei Sewell. And I hope he takes over the job and he gets the offense down pat, because Blake Miller, another athlete as well, that you could do on the right side. And you have both those. I love Taylor Decker. We didn't have that part of that with Taylor Decker. He was good at pass blocking. He didn't have the upside of run blocking that Blake Miller has, just being as athletic as he is, and a big motherfucker. And did I just fail to mention? I mean, we were talking about the deep ball. We're not saying we're not going to utilize deep ball a lot, but you still have Jameson Williams with the threat of it, and we've seen him hit on it. You've seen him hit on it in the Cleveland Browns game, if I'm not mistaken. You saw him hit on it in the Chicago Bears game twice, both Chicago Bears matchups. Like it's there, and if Goff has the time, he's going to find J-Mo.
And it's not even just the deep ball with J-Mo. It's the crossing routes. It's the reverses. It's any way you could get the ball into this guy's hands. He is going to be explosive and deadly. And we saw Drew Petzing utilize a super-duper Timo version of J-Mo to a very high and efficient rate in not Michael Chandler. Why do I always say
Michael Johnson?
No. I can't remember.
Who are you thinking of?
It's the wide receiver for the Cardinals. Their deep threat that has been very good under Drew Petzing.
Michael Wilson?
Michael Wilson. Yeah, Michael Wilson. They saw – shout out Michael Chandler, by the way. But
R.I.P.
Yeah, for real.
Hang it up.
We saw Michael Wilson go out there and have some damn good years for the Arizona Cardinals in Drew Petzing's offense. And when you go from a guy like that to a guy like J-Mo – it's the possibilities are endless, and you guys know how I feel about J-Mo. It's my guy. I fucking love J-Mo. I want to see him get the ball more than anybody else on this team, because when he gets the ball, he scores touchdowns. And that Drew Petzing and his creativity, not only on different ways to get the ball in J-Mo's hands, but different ways to layer routes and to combine routes to give him open opportunities to work in the field. Not only what was Johnny Morton's way to get the ball into J-Mo's hands if they can't get the deep ball? We're just going to run a screen pass and throw it to him. No, we are going to see route combinations that will clear out space for Jameson Williams in the middle of the field to do what he does best. And that's what I'm excited for. And that's on Mike Kafka, too. He's very good at those, combining routes to make one side look like something's happening, but it's really to clear the safeties out that way, and then you got a wide open receiver on the other side.
Shout out. And I want to address something, too, real quick, because I do get what some people are saying, but they're automatically trashing this team. Listen, I've told you I don't think the Detroit Lions are Super Bowl contenders. I need to see that from them first. But I will say the people that are just like this team's only going to go as far as the defense. If Drew's truly cooking the way that I think he can, and I think it's like a tier below what Ben Johnson's doing, I think he can get you there. And the defense just has to be good enough. We saw it in 2023. We went to the NFC Conference Championship game. That was the worst version of this Detroit Lions defense, arguably the second worst because you had the 2022 season the year prior. But that was the worst version of this defense since it's been like the playoff window. Mm-hmm. And we went to the NFC Conference Championship game due to this offense. So stop saying that this team's success is only predicated on the defense. No, that offense can carry you. We've seen it firsthand. And it's only gotten better since then with the players around them outside of the offensive line. So one thing is taking a step back. J-Mo's gotten better. Amon-Ra still just as good. Sam Laporta's back. Jahmyr Gibbs has grown. Sam Laporta got better, by the way, too. And then you added Isaac Tesla. You got Greg Deutsch if you need him. They can cook. This offense can carry. It's just up to Drew Petzing to orchestrate it.
Yeah,
make it a symphony.
I think Maestro is going to be out there cooking because I do think the Lions are going to have the best offense in the NFL next year. And it is predicated on, like we said, Jared Goff in the driver's seat, as steady as it comes when it comes to delivering the ball, to being that point guard, to running the offense. They have the best collection of skill players in the NFL. Hard stop. Running back, 3 wide receivers, tight end. You won't find a better combination of players than the Detroit Lions. And the offensive line and the run scheme are going to be so much better than they were last year. When you look at the physicality, the athleticism, and the overall talent on the offensive line, it's going to be better. When you look at what Drew Pretzing brings in blocking schemes and creative running plays, that's going to be a lot better. And like you said, Easy, you got to an NFC Championship game with Jerry Jacobs and Kendall Vildor.
Yeah.
If your offense is running, you'll be able to get there, and now you have the dogs up front when healthy on that defense to make an opposing quarterback's life hell. And that's all you can really ask for.
Shout out to Eduardo O'Neal. All right. Listen, Eduardo used to be attacking me for the golf stuff, and he's now calling golf puff. He says, keep counting on the offense, Easy. Watch me get another Washington game. Don't want to count on this offense or puff.
And that could happen.
It could happen, but that's the thing. So that is that's where, when Booner, you weren't here, but Booner was calling Jared Goff a playoff riser. It's not the case.
No.
Not the case at all. Look at the numbers.
What?
Yeah, it's whatever. It's,
There's no way.
It was his 40%. It happens to the best of us.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, you just can't have that happen. I mean, that was a blunder of a game. The turnovers by Jared Goff was horrendous in that one. At some point, you had a concussion on top of the turnovers, and you were doomed from the start. But it's just don't do that.
And look when he was Jared Goff, they went to the NFC Championship game. Nobody puts that loss on Jared Goff. He played fine. He was delivering the ball very well. I don't even think he had any turnovers. It's getting there and winning are two different things.
Shout out to Steve Lehman. He says, we don't have a downhill power back. You've got Gibbs and Gibbs light. I wouldn't call Pacheco Gibbs light. He is more of a power back, but he hasn't been super successful to say, but he is power back.
He was last year.
In short yard situations, yeah.
And that's all you need him for.
That's truly all we need him for. And listen, you saw when we had a souped-up version, a better version of Isaiah Pacheco. We didn't play him. He's not going to play unless we need him.
Now let's see how Sion Vaki looks running between the tackles.
You know what? That's the question I want to Dan tomorrow or whenever the next time he's at the podium is, are you going to utilize Pacheco in short yard situations? I would bring the success of it to the one that you 14 times in 1 yard or plus, or 1 yard or shorter, or whatever it was.
I think it was.
Yeah, 2 yards and shorter, and he converted every single time. I think Dan Campbell should know that. That'd be my goal of it. Not really get the answer, to let Dan Campbell know, hey, this guy's good at 1 yard to go.
Yeah.
I'm sure Dan Campbell knows, but
we
put it on the flow.
We did the same thing. Although Isaiah Pacheco might not look like Jamal Williams, they play the same role. They're the hammer. They're the 1 yard. You need it, put him in.
Mm-hmm.
Look at what the offense did with Swift and Williams. I think you got that in Gibbs and Pacheco. I think Pacheco is the hammer. Now, he's not the Derrick Henry, give it to him in the middle of the field running downhill. But if you need a 1 yard gain, he can get you a 1 yard gain.
Dundada says, is he a power back or is he just extra stompy? I think he's both.
Yeah, he does. He is pretty stompy.
Gordon, I think you want to say something earlier.
Well, I was just touching on Isaac Tesla, looking back at the
Tesla.
video. Looking back at the video, he was just basically saying how much more comfortable he feels heading into, camp and off-season training and all that. And his second season being in with this offense, getting gelled with these guys, it just goes into further what you were saying. Sky's the limit for this offense and this receiver room in general. I mean, Mike Kafka, we know he's going to be a lot more creative than our boy playing Flappy Bird in the booth. So hopefully I'm not clamoring for the stats from Isaac Tesla, but if I see him out there, I see him blocking downfield, getting guys open, that's going to make me grin ear to ear.
That's
so
the
as
thing
long
too,
as
man.
he's just another cog in the machine. All of our guys love blocking. St. Brown, J-Mo, Tesla, we know he's going to block. Everybody loves to block.
And they're all playmakers. So if the guys down the field blocking for them, they're going to create extra opportunities.
And we have athletic-ass offensive linemen that can get down. Oh,
I watched this thing 3 times now. From Ben Johnson, obviously, we know that no block, no rock.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle Shanahan, who consistently has one of the best offensive run games in the National Football League year in, year out, they preach the receivers blocking.
Oh, yeah.
Drew Pesking, part of the same thing, too. But and also Mike McDaniel, the guy who was going to come here, is like what he does is the following weekend or in the beginning of the season when he's trying to establish that is he'll play the wide receiver blocking highlights before anything else in those meeting rooms in the run game. And that's the culture here. And we have capable guys of it. Beyond the fact they want to do it, Isaac Tesla, 6'4", 216 pounds. That's a big motherfucker. St. Brown, diesel that motherfucker.
Bulldog. Yeah.
Sam Laporta, same thing. You know that's what tight ends do. And J-Mo, I mean, I don't know if he's got the best. You know, he's the best, but he's always willing, and that's important too. Like just get in the fucking way sometimes. Like, yeah, that's why I love this team. I think this offense can carry you. But yeah, you probably need the defense to complete the puzzle to win the actual thing.
Wide receivers blocking downfield is what turns 20-yard gains into 40-yard gains.
Yes,
and touchdowns. And a wide receiver blocking down the field could be the difference in Jahmyr Gibbs getting a first down and getting a touchdown. And that's why they preach it so heavily, because when you have these explosive players like the Lions have, they just need a seam. And if that one extra block could spring them to a touchdown. So on top of that, I think Isaac Tesla is going to slot into that third safety blanket role for Jared Goff. I think it's going to be, obviously Amon-Ra St. Brown is his 100%. That's his binky. That's it. That's his. That's it. For me, it was Mortimer or my bear blanket. Mortimer was a little stuffed moose that I had, and then I had this bear blanket that I had everywhere with me.
I humped the shit out of that thing.
Not surprised.
Ball that bad boy up. Go to town.
God damn. Poor blanket.
My mom coming was all sweaty and shit. I was playing.
Watch Cubs. But you got Amon-Ra St. Brown as the go-to security valve. Sam Laporta being back will be huge, and then having, like you said, another 6'4", 216-pound guy with buttery soft hands that could just box somebody out on a 5-yard turnaround.
Yeah.
That will be another huge safety valve for Jared Goff in this offense.
There's a play from last year's training camp where it wasn't necessarily like one of those like thrown over the top where you jump, make one of those athletic catches. It was like 50-50 ball, like, but lower. But because, again, he's 6'4", 216, whip that, give me that motherfucker. There was a time last year, I can't wait to go to camp with you, Spenny, man. Oh, my fucking. Tesla, though, lost his helmet against the Dolphins, and he didn't give a fuck. He was still blocking, and then, like, they were fighting. He put his fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like
he's
a psychopath. There's actually another time, too, where there was a play made down the field. The guy scored the touchdown, but the team was celebrating Isaac Tesla on the block that he made to open up that opportunity. So fuck it, yes, man. And again, Blake Miller gets the offensive down, the offensive scheme down. This running attack can be elite. I just gotta see that Jahmyr Gibbs in those short yard situations if he can deliver there. And if he can't, they gotta go to Pacheco quick. They can't just fucking wait halfway through the season to figure that out.
I don't even think they wait halfway through the season. I think your first 3rd and 1, Isaiah Pacheco should be out there.
I'm gonna text the doc and make sure that's the fucking case.
Yeah.
No. I was just going to say, who needs the Hail Marys, these deep shots downfield when you have guys that are willing to block?
Yeah. Like, and who needs Hail Marys when you got no defense? Like, I don't want to say no defense. That's disrespectful. But your defense is suspect. Like, that's why our team was losing those games in certain aspects last year, was because we'd score in one play, and then the defense is back out there. We will be able to control the clock again. Like, who said it in the chat? It was
the clock controller.
It was Xavier D. 69. I think he said it. Like, you will be able to control the clock with this run game again. And when we start seeing 4-yard, 5-yard carries on first down again, rather than -2, it's going to make these game plans a lot easier. It's going to make the life for this team a lot easier. Then you're going to see a more rested defense that will be able to get after the quarterback with even more ferocity.
Speaking of ferocity, Friday's the all-night stream, the subathon. We're going to be drinking. You know what I'm going to be drinking, Gordon? Some of them water hazards, brother. Tell the people about it. Oh, I'm one break early. I apologize.
Again.
No, it's all good. It's all good. I'll tell the people about water hazard. Listen, guys, if you are, feeling the weather a little bit, listen, if you're down because of the rain or if it's warm out and you're hotter than hell, you got to get inside and get yourself a little refreshing water hazard. Guys, if you like Baja Blast, you're going to love this stuff. Trust me. You've probably seen that bright blue drink. That's Water Hazard. It's a vodka-based cocktail with 5% ABV that's citrusy, refreshing, and gluten-free. And it's the very first canned cocktail from Founders. And it's a perfect, little pick-me-up between innings or between rounds of golf. So next time you're out, get in the drink with Water Hazard. Please drink responsibly.
What brings you in today, Spencer Raxter?
Doc, I can't sleep.
And why is that?
I got a lot on my mind. I feel like I'm not streaming enough.
Streaming?
I don't know. I feel like I'm letting down the listeners.
Is there anything in your life you think you can take action to change this?
I was talking about, Woodward Heavyweights 5 to 7 Monday through Friday on the Woodward Sports Network. We're talking about doing a 24-hour stream. In June 19th? Is that okay?
I'm only half.
Yeah, so Woodward Heavyweights second subathon, June 19th.
And an all-night stream. That can fix it?
You're the doctor. You've been taking... Sweetie.
Finally, life-enhancing LASIK surgery at a price you can afford. Michigan's most experienced eye surgeon, Dr. Yaldo, is offering the most advanced LASIK at just $1,699 per eye, regardless of your prescription. Imagine not just being free from contacts and glasses, but actually seeing better without them. This limited 2026 spring offer is thousands less than others charge. Go to YaldoEyeCenter.com for your free evaluation and save.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Mad Packs. Get madpacks.com. Mad Flavor, Mad High, Mad Packs. Go to getmadpacks.com. Find a store near you carrying the best product in the game. Listen, I told you I was over my boy Donnie's for Sunday sauce last weekend. We were putting some of that Blizzard Pack THC Amon-Ra in the backwoods. Oh my God, dude. I didn't know if I was just imagining those knockouts or they were actually happening. That's how good this Mad Packs is. And I have you questioning reality. Go to getmadpacks.com. Find it near you today. Mad Flavor, Mad High, Mad Packs.
What up, though? Welcome back to the Whatever Waits Live with sports.com.
So Donnie's, he's a dad with 2 kids now.
Donnie baby.
So he doesn't get
Donnie
to,
Brusco.
Doesn't get to chill with the boys as much.
What the fuck?
So we every time we go over there, he makes, because like when you're a dad, you got to smoke in private, in hiding, and you can't be smoking blunts like you used to. So
I smoke outside, tub racing.
He gets a little wild
it's
with
legal
it when
now.
we go there, man.
What?
He rolled up 3 backwoods.
3 Blackwoods.
And my boy Paulie was like, well, I got a match. And so he rolled up 3 backwoods. I don't know. I can't roll backwoods. Well, I can, but I just don't want to.
We got a comment in the Woodward Sports chat. Real quick, let me read the super chat first. Our guy Sideless, he says, I think we forget just how good golf is when he has the third security blanket. DJ Chark and Josh Reynolds opened golf's game up for those win streaks. Shout out to Sideless. Absolutely correct. You still got to send us a video of you lifting those heavy-ass weights.
That's true. And as much as I love J-Mo, like I said, he is top 3 favorite player for me on this team. He's not a security blanket. He is a bolt of electricity.
Yeah, the electrician.
And that's why I think Isaac Tesla will...
Starscream.
Starscream.
That's such a sick nickname. I wish it was stuck.
Yeah.
Starscream's fucking...
It is pretty cool.
That was a jet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude,
but he was always fucking up, though.
Yeah, it's fair.
You failed me yet again.
Yeah, Starscream was
true.
One of my favorites.
He did out the gate. He was Starscream.
Starscream.
Yeah.
Starscream.
Starscream. We said it too many times, and I lost what it was. He was fucking up out the gate a little bit.
He did.
With the suspension.
Just toting chrome,
trouble, toting chrome. He's like, it's Detroit.
Yeah,
and you ain't wrong, J-Mo.
If I'm famous riding around Detroit, I would have a gun on me too.
You see the new car he got in that video?
No, is it hard?
Oh, that bitch is sick. We'll grab some clips. Gordon, you were saying something. I apologize.
I was just gonna start talking about Starscream, so just cut
you're
me
good.
off, bro.
Yep, we're cutting you off.
Yep,
We're good.
yep.
KDW 1994 says fatigue and talent are two separate things. Right out the gate last year, the defense struggled against the Pats. We didn't play the Pats. It's not about fatigue. It's talent. Defense lacks talent due to injuries / pass rush. There was a lot of injuries last year, but the defense also had some stellar moments. I don't respect the Bears the same light as a lot of people, but the Bears, I'm looking at it right now, held to 21 points. They had a phenomenal outing against the Baltimore Ravens where they locked up Lamar Jackson, which that doesn't happen.
Philly?
Philly was a great game, too, although their defense was just lackluster the entirety of the season.
The pass.
And then things kind of took its toll injury-wise. Kirby, the knee hit him, I think, with the Browns game when it hit him the worst. He sat out the Bengals game. Chiefs killed us. He only played partially there. Legion of Whom came onto the scene for the Buccaneers game. You're not wrong, but you'll get to the dance with the offense. You just need an opportunistic defense.
Yes.
To carry you the rest of the way.
Yeah. You're not going to have this elite lockdown, shutdown Seattle Seahawks defense. Can you create turnovers?
Bingo.
And without Kirby Joseph, don't even want to go there. Let's talk about, I guess we're going to go there.
Real quick, one more time from KDW 1994. Says you basically had the same problem with Stafford. The team can score, but the defense is mediocre at best. Ask yourself, when was the last time the Lions had a top defense? 2014, and they did have elite defense. They went to the playoffs, and they still lost.
Yeah. Got to score points.
It's got to blend together. You got to play complementary football.
Yeah, you need all three facets.
I'm selling those on the side. Hit me up. You want a complementary.
Special teams is extremely important as well, especially with the new rules for the kickoff and how you've got a weapon now with Jake Bates. And your kickoff could be, if you get a kickoff, they touch back, it takes fucking 2 first downs, and then you're in Jake Bates' field goal range.
Yep.
So you need and that's what it was last year. That was the worst part of it, is when the defense played great, the offense couldn't do anything. When the offense was playing great, the defense was getting torched. Your special teams had fucking, what was his name? The fucking
guy with the big hair.
Grant Stewart.
Grant Stewart returning kicks for the first half of the year.
Brother.
It was, you didn't have all three forms of the game in sync pretty much the entire year, and it showed.
Let's go to break. When we come back, we're going to talk about the defense. I got some life breathed into me as a Detroit Lions fan. Listen to Chuck Clark speak today.
Should we just go and just double up since we just went to break? I feel like
just double up.
We just double up.
Double up.
2 for 4. Double up.
Like double up the reads or double up the seggies?
Double up the reads.
Yeah.
All right. Let me tell you guys about gold.
No,
we'll keep, since we just got back from break, we'll keep going and then we'll double up the next one.
Okay. I have 2 Chuck Clark videos, and I think I do want them in a specific way because they were that good. Let me find out what they are real quick. Give me some time.
Hello,
They're
my
on
baby.
film and
Hello,
opportunity.
my honey. Hello, my ragtime.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
Film and opportunity.
Yes. Give me him on the opportunity. Actually, let me preface it with this. I've been saying this. I think that's like 2-3 weeks ago. I told you guys. I think this secondary is better than people are giving it credit for. I think the depth pieces, quote unquote, we don't know what's going on with Kirby Joseph. One may be a starting piece, but the depth pieces you brought in, you got to look at the resumes and realize these guys started around the league, and some of them started in some quality defenses. Chris Neesian lost his job in a quality defense at Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but it was a quality defense that he had starting reps in. Chuck Clark played with multiple teams. I think he played with the Jets and the Steelers most recently, but he started and wore a green dot and a C at one point. And I finally, for the first time, got to listen to him speak today. It's got me. He's giving me some hope for the defense. Give me Chuck Clark on the opportunity.
To me, it's football. Regardless of how it go, who's up, who's down, you just always got to be ready. And I think for me, any player in this league, that's what you train for the moments, for your opportunity to come. Whenever your opportunity comes, I just look at how I got my start in this league. I wasn't a starter, but in a matter of a week, I became a starter, a green dot player, captain of the defense. So it's like you got to be ready for whatever in this league.
Green dot, captain. Like that's the experience and the resume coming from him. But we're all freaking out, hair on fire. I'm freaking out. I can't speak for everybody about the free safety position because we don't really know what's going on with Kirby Joseph. But I hear a guy like that, that we have in our team, that I watched some of the film with Pittsburgh. He did play a couple free safety snaps, more strong safety than anything. But other thing, nickel, safety, free safety, he was there for it. I think that's going to end up being your starting free safety come the regular season.
And you look at the mentality.
In the absence of Kirby Joseph.
If Kirby's not there. And you look at the mentality and the makeup of the guys that they brought in, and it fits the mold of what they want. Like you said, how many times when we were looking at draft prospects or guys that they brought in or people that they were interested in the draft, it was like, oh, he was a captain of his team. Oh, he was, a 4-year starter. Oh, he was there, this, that. In free agency, you got a guy that was a captain of a defense. You got a guy that was a green dot. You got a guy that would play every spot on the field if he could, and he's just chomping at the bit for another opportunity to go out there and play fucking ball. And that's what you need. Like, yeah, you're not going to replace Kirby Joseph in free agency. Sorry, it's not going to happen. There's only one of those guys in the fucking world.
That's how it works.
But Chuck Clark has the time, he's got the reps, he's got the mentality, and he's got the skill to be a starting level safety in this league. Is he going to be Kirby Joseph? No. Can he be enough if your front seven is as dominant as we expect them to be in the back end to make a play on a ball or to get an interception? I think so. Am I comfortable with him being the starting safety all year or starting free safety all year?
Yes.
No, I'm not.
I am.
I want Kirby Joseph. I want the security of having that guy out there.
Give him the choice.
But if you need Chuck Clark to play 6-7 weeks to start the season so Kirby will be ready for that playoff run, I got confidence in that.
I got confidence. Again, it's not going to be Kirby Joseph, but we got to remember Kirby Joseph, like you said, is one of one. Yeah. All pro. On pace. No, outpacing Ed Reed when he entered the league when it comes to turnovers. But I think Chuck Clark is like your viable, average, everyday free safety across the National Football League. And I like that better than having, all due respect, Thomas Harper, Avonte Maddox, guys that have been career backups. This is a guy that started games. This guy has worn the green dot. This guy has been a captain. Like, he could provide that service to you. It's not going to be to an elite level that you get with Kirby Joseph, but that's just the reality of half the fucking league. And half the fucking league is still out there winning playoff games. Half the league is still going out there to the Super Bowls, and they don't necessarily have Kirby Joseph in their locker room. So I'm cool with that. And listen to this guy speak all day today. I mean, my goodness, he was spitting it when it comes to like the mental side of it, the cerebral side of it, the watching the film and stuff like that. And we'll play some of that shortly too. But then they asked him, and I wish I would have cut this part, but we were rushing in him for the show. They asked him, like, what are you going to bring? Like, we hear you the good talk when it comes to like being a leader and watching film. Like, what do you bring physically? And he's like, what I bring physically is I'm going to leave it all on the line. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to sacrifice my body to make plays. That's just how I played the game of football. And that's the type of guys they've brought in. And that you hear that talk sometimes, but you know what, the Detroit Lions, it's true.
Yeah.
It's damn true. And you're going to see that shit come to fruition. And here's him speaking on the film. Again, just a brilliant fucking player, a leader of this team. Like, he's probably going to end up playing free safety. Kirby can't. And if not, he'll play strong safety till Brian Branch can.
And real quick, before we get to that, in 2019, he started 12 games at free safety for the Baltimore Ravens, and that's when he had his best quarterback rating allowed when targeted in his career.
Yes.
So he can do it. He's done it before, but obviously that was 6 years ago.
Yeah, this ain't last year's like backup secondary members. Like, these are guys that have actually done stuff in this league, and I think for the people that are down the defense can be happy about that because it's a big fucking upgrade. Because again, these are, in the best scenario, your reserve.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, a former captain in the league, your reserve guy. Here's him though talking about the film.
I noticed, like, between reps, you're talking a lot with the other guys. How's the communication flow going with the new guys?
It's been good. I think that's just how you learn how to be able to play and play fast. And it just comes with natural communication, like off the field as well as on the field. You know, this past weekend, we kind of got together watching film, and there was actually some things that happened today that just naturally came with our conversation having over the weekend.
Share an example of what those conversations were like?
Just talking about certain routes that we've seen and how another person see it, you know what I'm saying? And then it's actually good, you know, hearing another person's perspective and how he watches film as opposed to how you watch film and seeing it from a different person who plays a different position. So just certain routes and just talking about where he was going to jump and whatnot.
Bro, he sounds like the captain. He's the reserve guy.
Yeah.
But he's talking like the captain of this defense. He's talking to guys between the huddles, between snaps. They're talking about watching film together. And they came out today, if you guys didn't hear, dominated the offense, making great plays, interceptions, tipping balls. And it came from this weekend, them hanging out and watching film to do so. Inspired by him and DJ Reed. And that's the best part of it, too. And that's why this is what usually becomes head coaches. If you don't have like the great physicality, or you don't have you're not an elite athlete when it comes to the athletes in the NFL, your best way in is a cerebral game, the mind game, like just being smart, knowing what play is coming up next. If you're not counting on him to be Kirby Joseph, at least he knows what the fuck the offense is going to do and communicate that to the rest of the defense alongside that. Like that's what you want in your backup reserve safety. I fucking love Chuck Clark. The day we signed him, I hyped him up, and I'm going to continue to hype him up until he proves me wrong.
Yeah, and I mean, I could definitely see Chuck Clark being a coach in this league, in a handful of years, because, like you said, the cerebral aspect to his game, and it's good to have veteran leadership in that back end as well, to where they're, obviously the stuff with Terrion and a situation with Ennis Rakestraw to where he can't get on the field, so that's probably weighing on his mind. And DJ Reed coming off of a pretty serious, injury and recovery from last season. So it's a lot of things that are on these guys' minds, and having that kind of veteran calming voice in the back end will definitely help them. So yeah, I like the Chuck Clark signing as well. We were both very excited about that when it happened, thinking it as a backup situation. But if he needs to go, when he's going to probably need to go to start the year at free safety, he's going to be your best bet.
And here's the other part of it too. I guess an example for like Lions fans to visualize it. Last year, specifically in the Steelers game, I talk about like just us getting killed the run game, but it was always on the perimeter. When you have a guy that's smart like that, you have a guy that watches a film like that. Again, how many times do we see them go to the outside with Jalen Watt, and we had no fucking answer for it?
Yeah.
Over and over again. That's not going to happen with Chuck Clark. One, he's a damn good run defender. Two, he's smart. And not only is he going to recognize those run plays, but he's also going to communicate it to the rest of the team too. Mm-hmm. Hey guys, they're gashing us on the outside here in the perimeter. Make sure you're cheating down. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Make sure you're watching this guard do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have a veteran back there. Not fucking, again, no disrespect, Thomas fucking Harper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
this guy wore a green dot for a fucking reason to communicate that shit.
As much as I love Jack Campbell, he is new at that still. He is new. Like, that was your gripe over
40%.
him was the 40%. The 100% of the 40% was him not adjusting to different things in the flow of the game. Now you have another voice in that huddle that's done it before, that's been there before. Like you said, Mallet, Shallot, Fallot, Timothy Chalamet, like they're not going to challenge Jack Campbell in his huddle calling the defense. A guy like Chuck Clark will. If he sees something from his eye in the sky, from his, center field position, he'll let Jack know, like, no, they're doing this, they're doing that. This is what we should do to counter it. And that is another good thing to have, is that collaborative effort in the full control that Calvin Shepard likes to give the defense.
And shame on me again for not clipping it. I just felt like it was like killing the point. But they continue to ask him, like, is that what you were doing today out there and communicating between plays? And he's like, yes. And that's why you saw out there the pass breakups and the interceptions, and like, because we were communicating the stuff that we were seeing from the previous week this weekend. They got embarrassed last week, hit the tape over the weekend, came out and whooped some ass. Like, I just shout out to Dundada. He says went from 6 to midnight. I did too, man. I did too. I think the depth in this situation is a lot better than last year's.
For sure.
If we are cursed with the injuries again, I think like we'll suffice.
I agree.
Did I use that correctly?
Yeah.
We'll survive. Well, maybe I don't know.
It will suffice.
It will suffice. Thank you.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. I think it is no doubt that you have much better depth in the secondary than you did last year, of guys that have actually played in this league, of guys that have actually started in this league, and of guys that can be difference makers. Obviously, you're not going to expect them to do it all season, but could you see a game where Christian Ezian makes an insane play to swing some momentum, or Chuck Clark comes down with a big interception to swing some momentum? I can, and that's what you're going to ask from this, the new legion of whom is you don't have to be Kirby Joseph all year. But can you beat Kirby Joseph for one game when you need it the most, when you need that game-changing flip? And that's where the real deal, like, NFL veterans lock in, and they bring you that. Like, and again, I don't want to shit on these guys too bad, but, like, the Mallets and the Whitesides and those guys.
Whoa.
They might get a little nervous in situations where, okay, it's the fourth quarter, we really need a play here, we really need something to happen, and they might start overthinking it. But guys who have been there for years, that's not going to be a problem.
Yeah, and I don't even know like he'll be able to like provide just because Kirby's just so fucking good, like to provide a Kirby Joseph moment. But the thing with him, is you remember back to when we were at least stopping the run. I think to provide that, forcing teams to maybe not have to make a play, but because you have to throw the football, there's only 2 things that happen. Sorry, 3 things that happen.
Yeah.
2 of them are bad when you're throwing that football. So like maybe you fuck up and we just capitalize on that instead of somebody making a big play. Like just stop the run at the very least. And I think he's gonna help us do that again because he could play both strong safety. You mentioned he was 22. He started the free safety. That's come on, baby. And he started all 17 games for 22 Ravens. I just looked at as well. So like. That's a pretty solid fucking defensive team.
Yeah.
Not these days, but back then, it damn sure was. We got more. We got Kafka. We got Campbell. We just got some Pistons news to slide across the screen during the break, too. Justin Verlander starting Sunday. I'll put it all on the poll. You guys let us know what we're talking about. But, we got to pay some bills.
Gold Crown.
Let me tell you guys about Gold Crown. I am going to be partaking tonight. I'm still down to go to the movies you want to. As long as we hit some Gold Crown first. Let me tell you guys about Gold Crown. They got the Royal Jesters. They've been around since the caregiver days. They are 1.5 grams each, and they're quad-infused, keef-coated, live resin, THC diamonds, and terpenes, all packed into one. Michigan-made, top tier, no shortcuts. Next time you hit the dispo, don't think, just ask for Royal Jesters, because if you're going to smoke like royalty.
The boys of summer are ready to get back to the playoffs, and there's no better place to get your Tigers coverage than Woodward Sports. Join us all season long as we follow as our hometown Tigers claw and fight. This ball is gone! Boys are back in town. Feel the roar with Woodward Sports.
Thrive Energy pouches give me the energy and clarity to find and beat the shit out of every opportunity that shows its face.
Live and direct, I'm back on set action. Create the wave, we cannonball splash 'em. Mic cord swinging, get your head chopped. Point blank, dead stop. 16 bars in a headlock.
Thrive Energy pouches are for the people who actually want to win, not for the crybabies out there who are happy with a participation award. There's 0 sugar, so give Thrive a try.
The next generation of Detroit sports media is here. Crunch Time is back on Woodward Sports. Join Jeff Iafrate and Booner Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Taking Detroit sports coverage to the next level with massive interviews, viral moments, and the best live reactions. Get ready, Detroit. The young guns are taking over. Crunch Time on Woodward Sports.
Preem Lending is the dream team when you're looking to buy a house. Call Chad and Chris. Their numbers are on the screen. These guys got a 97% close on time rate. They have a 99% customer satisfaction. They don't waste your time. They save you money. They got 0% down payment programs, and qualified borrowers can get $500 off their appraisal just by mentioning Woodward Sports. So make sure you tap in with the boys at Supreme Lending. Check it out. Now tell us about Thrive.
Yeah, let me tell you guys about Thrive. Listen, most people think that energy comes in a 16-ounce can full of sugar and neon-colored liquid. Listen, guys, you know better. It's time to upgrade your game with Thrive Energy pouches. This is not your daddy's dip. It's a tobacco-free, nicotine-free mental powerhouse packing 300 milligrams of clean, smart caffeine, including alpha GPC and L-theanine, no jitters, no sugar crash, and 0 bloating. Thrive can be found online at dipstop.com. That is dipstop.com. Remember to use promo code WSN for 15% off your entire order. Found exclusively at all Market Fresh and Market Square locations. Thrive Energy, clean energy, 0 distractions. They just effing work.
Massage
Chair House, my guy, Dr. Eric Duncan. You guys know the name. He was a former chiropractor, helping people fix their backs. And he realized technology's catching up with us, folks. The massage chair game is the real deal. He's helping heal people at the Massage Chair House, the largest massage chair house this side of Mississippi, and the largest and #1 massage chair review channel for a reason, because he knows what he's doing. Make sure you guys check it out and go support him. Support those support us. MassageChairHouse.com. Bone Journal.
Howdy.
Back to Woodward Live, WoodwardSports.com with me, Joe Spimo, Reaction, Chris Gordon Jones. I put a poll in the chat.
Pistons were winning until your burners got a hold of it.
I ain't burned nothing. I did make a vote, though. I don't honestly remember which one I voted for.
I didn't take a vote.
I'm glad Verlander didn't fucking win, though. Jeez, I was nervous for a minute there.
I pressed Verlander.
You piece of shit. Verlander's starting this Sunday.
I mean,
that's all you need to know.
Come on. You
that's all you need
surprised?
Tigers cooked. Pistons trade rumors are up there too. We'll get to that. I like us. I think they could cook up a duo. I can make 2 trades. I think they're realistic. We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Don't get too excited. But we also got more Dan Campbell. I also got one more piece of the defense. And this one, you guys can take it with a grain of salt. Could just be, players speak. Just whatever you got to do. But DJ Reed, and I didn't grab the clip, but last week when he had his media session, he spoke about when he watched the film, he felt like he didn't have the same burst as he did before his hamstring injury. And I just want to get that out there because I know a lot of people are kind of killing him in the back half. Although the matchups that he lost were against Devontae Adams, Puka Nacua, CeeDee Lamb, and George Pickens. But he kind of was blaming that on coming back from the hamstring injury. Do you give him that crutch, Smitty, that excuse?
No.
Last year?
No, not really. I mean, everybody's banged up. Everybody's injured. You can't use that as an excuse. I do.
Well,
think
I guess he meant
better.
it more so like he'll be better because that was hampering him. My bad.
I mean, it's still an excuse.
Yeah, he needs to be better either way, injured or not. So, he had, like you said, he had some very good moments last year, but he also got torched a couple times. So, he was paid CB1 money. He's got to come in here and be a CB1.
Gordon?
Yeah.
Jeez, Rick. Sorry, someone put it in the chat.
No, he's got to perform. He's absolutely got to perform. I don't want to hear, about injuries. I think plenty of, players have been dealing with injuries. So, that's not what we need to hear about. You just put your head down, get to work, and then we'll see if that pays off. Because Spenny, you perfect point. He is getting paid like a cornerback 1. He needs to perform like a quarterback 1. It's pretty cut and dry.
I mean, at the end of the day, you guys are right. What happened, and it was the truth. But fuck that. Just be better now, and then be healthy.
Yeah.
Take care of your body. Do what you gotta do. I mean, I know shit happens, but we need you out there. I mean, this is a big year for us. We talked about the Super Bowl window stuff yesterday with the Detroit Lions, and I don't know that we're necessarily in that conversation. You could say whatever for fun, but again, to me, unless you're one of the top 4 teams going into the season, I don't necessarily know that you are a Super Bowl window. You got to prove to me that you belong in the conversation to begin with, and I got to see that from my Detroit Lions this year first. On offense and defense, I think offense. Obviously everybody should have more faith there, but I got to see him run the ball consistently. I know Gibbs is there for big plays, but can he be there 3-3, 3-3, 3-3 first down? They're saying can you give me that stuff?
There's still that level that they need to reach on.
Yeah.
I mean, on both sides of the ball, but I've talked about it before. What really feels like this true Dan Campbell Lions team is when it's all about 3rd and 4th downs. It's all about those short yardage situations on both sides of the ball. If you have 3rd, 4th down, are you able to run it down their throat and get that first down?
Exactly.
And then when you're on defense, are you able to make that stop? So, it comes down to that for sure.
There's just too many question marks right now to put them in that contender tier. They can fix those, but I like what Spencer always says, how it's kind of a parlay. You need the offensive line to hit, you need Calvin Shepard to take a massive step, you need Drew Petzing to not be the worst hire in Lions history. You need a couple of things to come together in order for this team to be a contender. So the question is, yes, they can be, but again, if you're betting on parlays, those don't usually hit. So so you got to say for now, it's a no until it's a yes.
Yeah.
Chris, are you out on on Drew Petzing? You're not a big Petzing guy?
No. I just heard somebody here with a microphone say that it could have been the worst hire in Lions history. So
everyone has their 40%. Okay.
I like to razz my best friend.
Yeah, I would pick off one of your points that we could do, but you get both sides every time. So it's hard to nail one down.
Yeah,
it's okay. Everyone has their 40%. Right. Everyone has their 40%.
All right.
We shouldn't have traded for MPJ, but we should have also traded.
Well, his price is lower now. Yeah. His price is lower now, so that's a difference.
Bigger, stronger Giannis.
One thing I will say, granted, you guys going both ways, whatever. But the funniest shit was tuning into your podcast that night with the Drake stands and the Kendrick stands. Oh, and the one thing we could agree on tonight is Chris switches sides.
Because Birdie, Birdie gets defensive over his
You
boy
did
Aubrey.
Though. You're all
for sure. I was
drunk.
playing a character, man. I was fucking commenting ice cubes on Kendrick shit and stuff. I was obviously having fun. It's not serious to me.
It's changing lanes.
Shout out to Doughboy Steve. Been watching since we were in Studio B. That's my guy. I gave him a Penny
Shout out.
autograph.
Shout out.
I want it back. Send it back. No,
We
you
gave Stash Hutch's autograph.
Yeah, we did. Shout out to Stash. Well, no, he traded it for the preseason tickets.
Oh, yeah.
He said highest scoring offense in the league, and we still have twats bitching when it's the defense that's the problem. Again, 2023, you went to the NFC Conference Championship game with a worse defense.
Mm-hmm.
The offensive line last year, Steve, it was bad. You had no consistency. You had scoring opportunities due to the talent you had around you and explosive plays made. But when you needed to play at the end of the day, if you needed a first down to seal a deal, we couldn't do it time and time again. It's not all the defense. It's the defense. Was it a problem last year? For sure. Was it the only problem? Fuck no, dude. Jared Goff couldn't get anything going consistently. We could have run the ball consistently because the interior offensive line was shit. That's why you went and paid Cade Mays. And you let go of Graham Glasgow. God bless him.
Eduardo O'Neill with the super chat says the bright side is no one had Seattle winning it all this time last year. The other side is until the defense can make those stops, it doesn't matter.
I mean,
yeah,
it's true.
Complimentary football.
I mean, but with how fast football switches, like last year was the year of the defense, I wouldn't be surprised, not saying that defense doesn't matter this year, but maybe, 3 of the final 4 teams are top 5 offenses. Like last year it was the defenses that were carrying. Football changes so much more than any other sport year to year. So I could see it. I could see a world. I'm just talking in terms of like team status. I mean, team status can really change from in a year, and so.
But it's normally defense. Like defense wins championships in the NFL.
For sure. I'm not. That's why I said I'm not. I'm not saying that that's a fact, but I think that the Detroit Lions, with their history, their best success is when their offense was elite and their defense was questionable. So you can mock up a formula that works, and then when you get there, can you execute that moment? We'll see.
Thomas Boyd says when your whole starting secondary is out of the game, you're not going to win many of those, boys. Relax, the Lions will be fine. Well, we're going to be down the 2 most important starters of that secondary for a majority of next year. So it's not like that doesn't give me any more confidence.
Hey. Jesus.
Doughboy Steve, what is that?
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking
Daniels
about.
can't throw the ball worth of shit, but he's black and can run. Daniels can throw the fucking football. He had an all-time rookie year throwing the football.
Did you
and then
see
just
what
so it can happen to run. Did you see what he did to the Lions?
Yeah.
What are we doing, brother? Come
Relax.
on, man. Be better.
This howl's coming out.
Yeah, dude. I mean, maybe watch football before you say shit like that. That's nuts. All right. Let's go to break. Come back. We got some Dan Campbell stuff or some Piston stuff. You guys let us know what you want to chat.
Dan Campbell. Tell us about BlackRock.
I'll tell you guys about BlackRock. But it can run. They got something for everybody. Even our guy, Doughboy Steve. What are you celebrating? A graduation party, baby shower, rehearsal, dinner, your next big watch party? BlackRock has the food, drinks, and atmosphere to make it all unforgettable. And the best part, there's truly something for everyone. From handcrafted cocktails to refreshing mocktails, fresh salads, stacked burgers, incredible desserts, and the famous steaks cooked right on the rock or chef prepared to perfection. Book your next event today at BlackRock Bar and Grill. Find a location near you at blackrockrestaurants.com.
Hunting season is almost here, Detroit, and your Lions are on the prowl. Make sure you're locked into Woodward Sports for all the Dan Campbell reactions, Jared Goff touchdowns, Amon-Ra first downs, Penny pancakes, Kirby picks, Gibbs big plays, and of course, Jack Fox's leg. Stay locked in on all your Lions coverage right here on Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports. A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
Buddy's Pizza, home of the original Detroit-style pizza. They've been doing this for 80 years, and they've been doing more than just pizza. They've been doing meatballs. They've been doing bread. They've been doing wings. They've been doing it all. You've seen it here on Woodward. We enjoy it every time. Make sure you save 10% every time on your entire order with the promo code 10meal. That's 10meal at buddyspizza.com. Check it out.
What up, though? Welcome back to Whatever Waits Live, WoodwardSports.com. Easy to watch, spin more action. Chris Gordon Jones, Super Chat from Burns says we were making fun of Seattle this time last year. Yeah, it's
a little bit.
Yeah,
just a little bit.
For paying Sam Darnold, I don't know. I think we were making fun of Minnesota.
No, I can speak for myself, but I was making fun of Colin Cowherd, who put him in his preseason top 10. The Packers in there too. He was correct on both.
He was right, yeah.
But to be fair,
who
was betting on Sam Darnold repeating that? I mean, I wasn't. I don't think a lot of people were. Obviously, Cowherd had him in his top 10. So
or even just continuing it in the playoffs.
Yeah. I mean, we saw the defense, because that's the one thing I'll say about those Seattle games that we had. They were electric every single time, but it was like the genius battle between Ben Johnson and Mike McDonald, like those few times. Like, it was phenomenal football. But Mike McDonald, we just discounted what he was as a defensive play caller. He's phenomenal. And they upgrade, too. Like, Niki Muwara, he was a rookie going in that one. We didn't have, like, a resume for him.
Yeah.
We had, like, some idea of what he could be. We didn't think he'd be his rookie year. He was that and more. He was fucking sick. Byron Murphy, a guy I liked in that draft class, was sick from him last year, too. And Leonard Williams, a guy we wanted at a trade deadline, was also really good for him, too. It's weird. It's like you trade third-round picks for guys that are proven in the league.
And DeMarcus Lawrence.
God
damn.
Yeah, we didn't want him. Whatever. It is what it is. We got what we got now. Should be good. We have Dan Campbell on lots of things. Chris, you can just play whatever one, to be honest with you.
All right, let's hear what he said about Tesla.
With Isaac Tesla, it felt like when you took over play calling last year, there was a more concerted effort to get him involved. I don't know if that was a function of Sam's injury or just a rookie's natural development, but was that an intentional decision by you, and what does the next step look like for him?
Yeah, we wanted to get him more involved. You know, I wanted to get Tesla going a little bit. I wanted to get JMO going. I wanted to get Saint his touches. We wanted to get Gibbs going out of the backfield a little bit in the pass game. You know, and I felt like we did some of those things. I felt like, you know, when you go back, you step back and look, it's like, man, there's so much more meat on the bone. I almost wish we could have gotten Tesla some more touches, you know, than he did get. But it wasn't because of him. His growth took off, you know, and he did. He got a little bit better every week. He became a guy, I would tell you, by the end of the year, we had a lot of trust in. You know, we believed he could do a lot of jobs. He's just steady. You know, he's steady. He's consistent for a young guy. He doesn't get frazzled. And, you know, and I mean this as a compliment. Like, what he's done out here in the spring, phase 2, OTAs, you know, all that, it's just been there's been nothing like flashy about it. And that's a good thing. I mean, he is just consistent, and where we expected him to be at this point, you know, this time, for year 2 is exactly where we want him, and I'd say probably even a little bit more, man. You're impressed. He feels like a veteran right now, you know.
That's actually kind of crazy.
It's good to hear.
That is really good to hear. And the thing is, like, I mean, I guess I can't speak for their expectations of him. I'm assuming they were high because you gave up 3 third rounds to complete it. But, like, my expectation of what he can be, I'm talking about when I say Puka Nacua. I've said that on public airways. So you guys have all heard me. That's a big expectation. But I say he could. Dan Campbell saying he's right where we think he could be, if not more. What were their expectations with 3 third-round picks? Was it Puka Nacua? I mean, god dang. I don't know, man. This is the hype train. It's always been there for him, but this year you could expect an upgrade, even from Dan Campbell saying so himself. What is the upgrade to you, Spinny?
An upgrade to me is just more involvement. I mean, like, we're not expecting him to go for 1,200 yards. We're not expecting him to break out and be the wide receiver one that this team truly needs. Like, no, it's just be more involved in the offense. just go out there and continue to win your reps, to win your spots. Like Gordon alluded to, blocking down the field is important, making sure you have these important catches, and when your bell is called, answered it.
Yeah. Doughboy Steve, Josh Allen's far and above Jared Goff, brother. Wake the fuck up, brother. What?
What?
I might put you in timeout. You're saying some wild shit, and a lot of it's just inaccurate. You gotta be better.
He's gotta be drunk.
Yeah.
Doughboy Steve is off the Mad Packs.
He is off the Mad Packs on the gold crown.
Has Allen ever been to a Super Bowl?
Brother.
Jimmy Garoppolo been to the Super Bowl. He must be better than.
Yes.
He's been to more Super Bowls than Jared Goff.
Sam Darnold's better than Jared Goff.
Nick Foles better than Josh
Nick Foles is better than Jared Goff.
Great point. Trent Dilfer
better than Jared
Better than
Goff.
Jared
This is
Goff.
what Doughboy Steve thinks.
Shout out Doughboy Steve.
Shout out.
Lamar Jackson sucks.
AQM also sees the value of a pass rusher and only sacks. So AQM played 10+ sacks last year. Better than Derek Moore. Better than DJ Wanham. Better than a lot of guys in the league last year. Better than Abdul Carter.
Yep.
It's just that's it. The sacks is your
But
measurement.
surely he got a 7-year extension worth $200 million.
Yeah, it's weird. No one paid him like a top end edge rusher off his 10-sack season.
I wonder how much money Doughboy Steve gives to PFF per month.
Probably a lot. All right, we got some more Dan Campbell stuff. I found this one interesting, Chris, if you got that. Him on Sione Vaki.
Yes.
Where you guys at with this one? Listen to this.
Last offseason, this time, we were talking about Vaki and how you wanted to get him more involved in the offense. It seemed like the injury bug kind of derailed those plans. I see a lot of kind of the same things you were working on last year, appearing again this year. How much do you want him to be a part of the offense here in this third season for him?
Well, we would love to. He's got ability. I mean, he's another guy that you just watch some of the. I mean, pound for pound, he's one of our best athletes. I mean, he's explosive. He's explosive. He's strong. He's quick. There's things about him, but the running back position is a little raw. He hasn't. Yes, he's been in there. He did a little bit in college. This is year 3, but he hasn't played running back, not that much, and a lot of it is injury. And then the other 2 guys that have been ahead of him. Yeah, I mean, he's another guy. Our eyes are open. If we feel like, the protections, that's something he can do, and then he can do a few things out of the backfield, and can he do a couple of these jobs, then he proves that, then yeah. I mean, listen, we want to move the football and we want to win. So if he helps us do that, we're going to find a way to put him on the field.
I said this earlier, and when we were talking about this, I do think that Sione Vaki will be the best pass-protecting running back you have on the roster. And I know that's not saying much, but it is important. And we saw the lack of that last year. Even Monty was getting blown up in the backfield sometimes trying to protect Goff. So, and that's – although Isaiah Pacheco is good at converting, short yardage situations, he's not a great pass protector. So you're going to need that from somewhere. I think they like him. Is it crazy to think that he could get more usage than Isaiah Pacheco? No, I don't think that's crazy at all. I think Pacheco has a defined role for what he is going to be used for, and I think Vaki's is a little bigger than that.
Didn't the Lions sign a fullback halfway through the season just because they were getting absolutely murdered by, trying to have Jahmyr Gibbs or – rarely when they put Montgomery to, block, on the chip blocks. I'm pretty sure we had a fullback last year.
I don't think they did.
I swear to God, I remember seeing a fat white dude back there, but not fat enough to be an offensive lineman. But anyways, instead of wasting a roster spot on that, if you have a Sione Vaki who not only is, going out there on special teams, if he can come in and just be even more useful in pass blocking, that's huge. That's absolutely huge. We know that Dan Campbell and this coaching staff loves to have guys that are versatile. And, for him to find as many different avenues as possible that he can, contribute to this team, we'll need it.
I think it's weird because there's some good in there and there's some bad in there, in my opinion. I feel like if he was progressing as a running back, which I thought he would be at this point, I think he could be. I think the few times I've seen him with the ball, he's shown some promise.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe some of those times were preseason, to be fair. But, I don't know. I think he's got great contact balance. I hear Dan Campbell say he's pound for pound, arguably the best athlete on the team. Like, I think some good things could happen with the ball in his hands. I'm not asking particular for carries, but maybe a little bit more snaps. But him saying he's still like progressing and becoming a running back, I didn't really like to hear that because that means they're not seeing the same things from him in practice. But just to have him on this team, when he was healthy, he did play a lot of fullback snaps.
Yeah.
Special team. Remember that time he tackled 2 guys because he didn't know who the fuck had the ball?
I do.
That's badass.
That was insane, dude. That was nuts. I'm a big Sione Vaki fan. I don't know if he's going to get the ball often this year, but I think he'll be impactful for the Detroit Lions, especially if he can stay healthy.
Yeah, he needs to stay healthy. You need everybody to stay healthy. Like, if you want to have success, you're going to need this team as a whole to stay healthy. So those depth pieces, like, that's what we lost last year too. We lost depth guys, and then when your starters go down, you're bringing in 4th stringers. So, yeah, need to take care of business.
Chris, you got DC on Dan Jackson. Run it.
Dan Jackson just obviously missed, last year, but how has he made up what he missed with that injury?
Well, he's a pretty smart guy. He stayed in the playbook. He was able to do that. He was around even after the injury. I mean, he was in our building quite a bit. So real reps, real live reps, those will be new to him. NFL, he hadn't got very much of that. So, but as far as, kind of the ins and outs and knowing what to do, I feel like he's done that. And it's really just about playing now. He just has got to get reps. He's got to get a full training camp. He's got to get preseason games and see what he can do with it.
That one was interesting this morning before I heard Chuck Clark talk, because there's another body in the free safety room that we've been having questions about the depth chart for, because we aren't 100% sure about Kirby Joseph. Dan Campbell's not 100% sure about Kirby Joseph. So it's like, okay, who's going to step up in that free safety room? Who's bragging on bringing that free safety room? Later on in the day, it's Chuck Clark, in my opinion. But earlier, I did find that interesting because, Dan Jackson is a piece of this, and he has been studying the playbook. And
they like Dan Jackson. They liked him last year.
He's a red-nosed motherfucker. He's a hard worker. He's smart. He walked on to Georgia and became a captain. And he's not uber athletic. He's a skinny white kid. But he's a smart football player. He's a dog, Georgia dog.
I think the biggest thing for Dan Jackson is kind of what I was saying about Sione Vaki, another guy that's going to have to be a little bit of a Swiss Army knife. Will he get a lot of time playing in the secondary? I hope not, personally, because that would mean that we have a lot of guys going down. But can he get a lot of usage in special teams? Hell yeah, he can. So that's another guy. Like we were talking about complementary football earlier. The special teams unit was another team another unit on this Lions team that wasn't complimenting, wasn't putting these guys in good places other than Zach Fox. But if we have guys that are going to go out there, they're not going to miss open field tackles. They're just going 100% every single play. I think you're going to see more complimentary football, and I think that's where Dan Jackson can shine.
Oh, easy D, 3-1-3. Chuck Clark's speed on Madden was 86, like 4 years ago. I'm good. I'm glad Madden's the determining factor.
Kirby Joseph's speed on Madden is 88.
Yeah.
Cool. Jimmy G also with the 2 Super Bowls, so he's the best.
Better than Goff?
Better than Goff.
If you
sure
go by
with
what
the Pats.
Doughboy Steve says.
Yeah.
Matthew Stafford, better than Lamar Jackson, better than Josh Allen. Like, how many?
I mean, that's way closer.
Well, yeah, I guess that was not a bad.
Like, Jared Goff Jared Goff is obviously a much better quarterback than Jimmy Garoppolo. Yeah. Stafford's a Hall of Famer.
No, dude, Jimmy Garoppolo been in 2 Super Bowls, dude.
That's true.
You can't say that.
That is true.
Brock Purdy better than Josh Allen too. A couple Super Bowls himself, or just one.
Yeah.
All right. Come back, mailbag. Chat's getting a little cousiny. We're going to take a quick break from this one. But Feist, tell us about the subathon, Spinny.
I will tell you about the subathon because this Friday is going to be a lot of fun. And if you want to see us go off on some cousins, we can do it full-fledged during the subathon. It starts at 5 p.m.
bashing.
and it goes until you guys say it ends. Or we go 24 hours. We're capping it at 24 hours this time. But we will stream as long as you guys keep us here until we get to 24 hours. The subathon this Friday, make sure you tap in. We're going to have a lot of cool stuff, a lot of different things we're going to be doing. We're going to have a spin the wheel of tortures that we will do to Chris if you pay a certain amount of money, allegedly, on Roblox. Make sure you check it out.
Not just me.
On Friday, June 5th, or June 19th, starting at 5 p.m.
What brings you in today, Spencer Raxter?
Doc, I can't sleep.
And why is that?
I got a lot on my mind. I feel like I'm not streaming enough.
Streaming?
I don't know. I feel like I'm letting down the listeners.
Is there anything in your life you think you can take action to change this?
You know, I was talking about, Woodward Heavyweights 5 to 7 Monday through Friday on the Woodward Sports Network. We're talking about doing a 24-hour stream. June 19th? Is that okay?
I'm only half.
Yeah, so Woodward Heavyweights second subathon, June 19th.
And an all-night stream. That can fix it?
I mean, you're the doctor. You've been taking... Sweetie. I mean...
Join Detroit City FC for a weeknight under the lights as El Paso Locomotive and Ted Lasso's Danny Rojas come to town Wednesday, June 10th at 7:30 p.m. Get your tickets now at DebtCityFC.com.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Loom Cannabis. Go to loom.com to find a location near you today. Use promo code WSN30 to get 30% off your order. Make sure you check out that new Buzzin' Energy, 7.5 milligrams THC and 100 milligrams of caffeine from green tea extract. So check it out today. Go to loom.com. Find it near you. Loom Cannabis.
Mailbag. Here's a mail that makes me, I don't know the words, fuck. Makes me want to wag my tail. When it comes, I want to yell, mail.
I think that's it. I think there's just the line you're missing is like, makes me yell or something like that.
Makes you want to yell?
Yeah.
I don't know if Gordon knows what I'm talking about. He has no clue.
I've heard you sing that before, and I was just fucking confused.
Jay Washington.
It's Blue's Clues. It's like a kid show. When I was a wee lad.
I was more of a Thomas the Train Engine kid.
Nice.
Of course you were.
So was I. Shut up.
You look like a Thomas the Train Engine kid.
Well, dude, they had a train that was named Gordon, and they had another train named James. So
those things were fucking creepy.
Fucking sweet.
Those things scared me.
Low key.
Was it Gordon
the
dumb train?
They're just human souls.
and James was like the
you
Morty
know what
of the
train Gordon was?
Yeah, dude, I was a big Thomas the Train kid.
I think you probably.
I had some of the
Gordon was probably your favorite train because it was like he was like the big train, but he was really dumb.
No, I was Thomas.
Damn.
I was always a main character kind of guy. I don't know about you.
Oh! Jay Washington, mailbag. Will Chris be able to properly slap Spencer this time
For the
without
right
missing?
money.
For the right money.
$7.
You just 20 cents.
Couple of smackaroos.
I will pay you.
Who wants $5?
There's a comment in here, a football one from Marcus
That's a good
Newman.
one. Good
Says the
callback.
surprise player that you'll see on offense this year that you didn't expect will be Meeks. I'm surprised he has been poached. He can handle the work too. He could handle 3+ targets a game. I think last year that was the year to do it, but this year the receiver room is too deep. You got Tesla, they got Deutsch in there now too.
Jan says, "Hey fellas, Sean."
Let's talk about him moving to tight end. I want to get that out there real quick too.
Yeah,
Meeks,
I could see.
Yeah, that's what that's.
Hey fellas, this is from Mama Jan.
What's up, Mama
Sean
Jan?
wants to know how much time the ribs will be worth. Love, Sean. Would appreciate the ribs. Ribs don't pay my debt.
Yes.
I need money.
I still want the ribs. I'll take ribs.
I'll
You bring
take
up
the ribs, but
I'll
they're not
take
going to be. Yeah, they're not
I'll
gonna
take
be
a
worth
Sean
any-
appearance.
Not going to be worth any time.
Like how much time is the ribs
Yeah.
worth? Is he asking?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
did you not hear what I said?
But I'm trying to I'm trying to understand what that even means.
Like, because we get paid to stream long, so
Okay.
instead of money, he's giving us ribs.
Oh.
They're asking what's the
zero.
I mean, we're gonna need food.
Yeah, we are.
So, the
But
money
it
is
doesn't count.
money is the time.
Yeah. There's no conversion right there.
There's no conversion.
Goro looks like a Franklin kid.
Nah, fuck Franklin.
I
Yeah,
fucked
what's
with
wrong with
Franklin.
Franklin?
I fucked with
Yeah,
Franklin.
I fuck with Franklin.
Franklin was
Nah,
cool.
I'm kidding.
You didn't know who Franklin is?
No, it's the little turtle. I know
Okay,
what Franklin
okay.
is,
All
but
right.
I just
He knows Franklin from the memes that have been coming out recently, which are really funny.
I haven't seen a Franklin meme.
Oh, they're like Franklin defrauds his business or something.
Yeah, those
like
are
that.
really
It's like
funny.
him with this on the cover. It's
Franklin gets caught with like 14 catalytic converters in his trunk. Yeah.
Yeah, Franklin. Nah, whatever.
Mailbag. Who is the most underrated player on the Lions? Is ETN. Most underrated?
Jared Goff.
Yeah, probably Jared Goff.
Honestly, it might be Jared Goff.
Yeah, it might be Jared Goff.
Outside
Probably
of
Jared Goff.
Detroit.
Yeah. Well, because that's the other thing, too. The I Show Speed thing. He had no clue who Jared Goff was.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
And then I think I saw him, and he put like 2 and 2 together. He's talking about championship. And it's funny because we had just had that conversation about Jeremiah Love, who had no fucking clue who Jared Goff was. That was kind of nuts.
Real quick, Doughboy Steve says, yeah, that's why WSN is starting to get us to pay for shit like Pistons and Wings. What's next? Cinema and whatever they come up with? Yeah.
Who said that?
Yep, that's how businesses work, buddy.
Hold on, time out. No, because you're not paying for it.
Yeah, I was about to say
I
there's
don't know.
free
Steve,
channels.
stop being a fucking hater and take a nap, buddy.
Yeah.
Steve, what did you pay to watch those free shows available on YouTube for everyone for $0?
This guy's acting like we charge him. Like,
Steve, you know I love you. You need to nap or something,
You need
dude.
a
I don't
fucking
know what
nap,
the hell's
buddy.
going on
Somebody
today, dude.
pissed
But
in
you
his
got
ear.
No,
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
relax.
Get him, Chris.
That shit's free as fuck.
Yeah,
Making
what
us
the
pay for wings and tie. What have you paid for?
Nothing.
Tell me what you paid for, Steve.
Stick. I don't know if you're still there. A lot of people in the chat want the Sydney Sweeney drawing on a shirt. I don't
Gotta
know if
make
it's
it
worth
happen.
it, but I'll definitely rock it. If you guys want, I'll make it happen.
That would be funny.
God hates cowards. Let's hope it's TA this year. Yeah. Yeah. Underrated Detroit Lions player. It's hard because the good ones are really fucking good.
Waymo.
So no one's really underrated.
Yeah.
Test slot maybe this year.
Tate.
I'd say J-Mo's a
Tate.
good
That's a good
J-Mo's
one.
a good
Yeah.
name.
Tate Ratledge. That's a good one.
J-Mo's a good name. I think
Nah,
in
I
the
think he's properly rated.
context.
I think he's properly rated too.
Oh.
J-Mo's-
We always talk about though how he could be like a upper tier. He's an upper tier wide receiver too, but he could be a wide receiver one on some teams. So I feel like the nation doesn't look at him like that. Do you feel like they do?
J-Mo?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Then
he
he's
gets
properly rated.
more national love than Amon-Ra.
Okay.
Shout out Doughboy Steve. He said some of us been paying for years, and now you want more. What are you paying for? What are
I
you-
think he's talking, so he is like
He's a member.
Subscribe, yeah, he's a member.
Yeah,
You
he's a
don't
member.
have to.
You don't have to.
If
You
it's
don't
such a
have
problem
to-
for you, don't.
you don't have to pay. I mean, it's free, brother.
Yeah.
It's free.
Like if you're gonna do it, don't come in here and then bitch about it. Like that's being a pussy, flat out, Steve.
I think he's just misinformed. Out of that, they're free.
Spenny's forcing Steve to buy stuff. So I can't just
I
say
will
it.
say this real quick. Our guy Jared is in the house. Jared, former stunt guy.
Yeah.
For Shia LaBeouf. If you guys have ever heard of this movie called Transformers.
Little movie
famous
called
as fuck out
Transformers.
here. Big movie buff. We'll be finally breaking it down. We're a little bit late on that, but we got to give the people what they want. People have been asking for an Obsession breakdown. We're giving the people an Obsession
Hell
breakdown. That movie, I came in here, Spinny, and I was trying to hold myself back because I hate when somebody overhypes a movie to me, and then I go see the movie, and I'm like, the expectations are too high.
Yeah.
So it could be a good movie, but the expectations were set here. Obsession, everyone, you've seen it yourself. Jeff,
not seen it.
Booner, I know, well, not the movie, but I'm saying like,
Oh, I've seen the hype. Yeah.
yeah, but then Booner goes to see it. Oh my God. Jeff goes to see it. Oh my God. Lucas goes to see it. I think Lucas only was a little bit reserved on it, but like that was. We're gonna talk about Obsession. I love that fucking movie.
Shout out.
yeah.
I'm almost. You know what? It will be on Woodward Cinema if you guys want to check it out. We'll deep dive
can't
into
wait.
that one. Shout out to Jared. Have you seen it, Chris?
No, not
You got
yet.
Cliff Notes.
I'm waiting to watch it with my girl, but I have gotten it spoiled to me because it's been all over my timeline. Like,
it still hits.
yeah,
It's what, $5 movie night?
yeah. Also the story is cool with the director and everything, man. Like it just feels it's a feel good story. Not the story itself.
Breaking
but-
it all down.
Mailbag. Who is wearing the costume I left in your office at the subathon.
Wait, there's a costume in our office?
There is an office or a costume.
There is an office.
There is an office in our costume.
What's the costume?
Don't want to spoil anything.
Don't look at me.
That's funny because I thought about buying costumes, but like, is that sus? I'm not buying weird ones. Well, I'm gonna buy weird ones, but not like weirdly sexual ones.
Then no, it's not.
I want to be a sexy rabbit.
I want to be a slutty tiger.
I want to be a slutty construction worker.
Xavier D. Obsession is goated. Make sure you tap into Woodward Cinema tonight, brother. We'll be posting it right after.
One of my buddies has a giant like inflatable dick costume.
I had one of those too.
Shout out Mark.
Yeah, nope, not Mark. Nope.
Nope, that one's real.
Yep.
This thing actually inflated.
He said Easy knows what it is. He requested it. LMAO. Shout out Loom.
Shout out Loom.
Yeah.
Can I go see, or is it going to be a complete surprise?
Surprise.
Okay. How do we? What's the deal to get in it?
Spin the wheel.
Mailbag. Latin girl butts versus all other butts. Who in the world? All the butts in the world. Who wins? Sorry, the
Black
chat
girls.
kept scrolling. Yeah, probably black girls.
Black girls for sure.
Yeah, black girls.
White girls have had the greatest resurgence, though. I'm not
Yeah,
saying
they're
that they're
evolving.
top, you know what I mean, but they've like jumped into the top 5 without.
It's Pilates, man, and they know the gym like
gym hacks.
They gotta work on.
Listen,
That's the one thing I
white
would say.
people
Thank
couldn't
you
dance,
to the Kardashians.
and then there's TikTok, and now everyone can fucking dance.
Yeah.
Now white kids are fucking.
I'm telling you, these girls I see at the gym, they're working legs every day.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
they go there
that's
and
all
they
they
do
do.
legs every day.
I seen some skinny bitches at the gym, but they got the ass on them. I'm like, good for you.
Mhm.
That's
Dangerous.
impressive. There was one black girl, I pride myself in being respectful in the gym, but that thing was fucking nuts. I just had to make sure I was like looking at what I was looking at. It was insane.
Shoulda give me
Just
that
walk up
monkey.
to it. That's nuts.
I mean, you can set fucking bookshelf on that motherfucker.
KJ Obey says, Spenny, did you threaten to dox Steve's entire bloodline if he doesn't buy subscriptions? No, I did not.
Roll my weed on it. That's a nasty. Train.
Oh, okay. Doughboy Steve has confessed he is drink a fifth. He says, Chat and Doughboy drinking a fifth don't mix.
That's fair.
All right, Steve, we forgive you.
That's fair,
All is
Steve.
forgiven.
The
That
best
makes a
part
lot
is-
more sense
Yeah, it
now.
makes so much more sense. Hopefully you forget all this happened. The chat forgives Steve. He's on the fifth.
Steve, you want to pay for subscription.
Yeah.
You want a super chat.
Steve, are you from Howell? Because this sounds like a
You pay for the goddamn Woodward Wing subscription right now, you son of a bitch. If you don't give me money for Woodward Tigers, I will find
Woodward Sports
you.
keeps raising my taxes. God damn it.
They keep sending my tax money to. Never mind.
Oh, all right. We're wrapping it up on that one. Spinny, sign us off.
What? Oh, yeah. To where? Where are they sending it, Gordon? Well, that'll do it for us
Woodward
today.
Cinema, Woodward
Appreciate
Cinema,
you
Woodward
tapping in.
Cinema.
Woodward
Make sure you
Tigers.
smash that like button for Easy, for Gordon, for Chris, for Skywalker. I am Spencer with the Heavyweights. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Bye.